live on Facebook. We are. I don't know if we're live yet on YouTube or Twitch. You know what? Fuck it.
I have chicken wings. I have chicken wings in my mouth.
Welcome to another Geeks Forever podcast. This is a new layout that we're using from this point forward. It's okay, now we're officially live on Facebook. It's got a little bit, I don't know if we're live yet on YouTube or Twitch. Stuff to it. Let's go ahead and Asians calling. Welcome to another Geeks Forever podcast. This is a new layout that we're using from this point forward.
Ads on the camera. Ads on the camera. Oh shit.
A little bit more stuff to it. Let me go ahead and Jerry's calling. Jerry's special. He's like special.
You love me.
To the current call, we tolerate you. The better question.
I know you mean love.
There is a little bit of echoing. Jerry's so
Who are they?
Hello? The better question. Okay, so the echoing should be gone now. Echoing. So the echo should be gone. I've adjusted the volume to the desktop volume. So the Skype caller volume should be working now. Okay, so the echoing should be gone now.
I can hear everybody.
Should be gone.
Testing.
So the Skype caller volume
That's being.
now. Hey, Agent.
Test drive magic. Grab your pencils.
Mic? Testing. It just talks close.
Yeah.
Sounds like a ball.
It's my earbuds and microphone combination.
It just sounds like you're really close.
Please stop.
Okay, so y'all should be able to hear Agent now. So, is it still echoing? Okay, so let me go ahead.
Wait, do you?
I hear something.
I don't hear any echo.
If there is, the only thing.
Oh, okay, I know why it's calling. Okay, now, okay, let me know. Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
No, but I'm asking the people watching the podcast.
Oh, gotcha. I think they should listen, man. Yeah.
Let me check out the podcast on the. Hey, this is okay. So every day I'm always trying different things, trying new things, trying to improve our current layout. So it is something that I haven't gotten to test yet.
Oh
Crap.
You haven't tested what you say?
Well, I wonder if it's still echoing. It shouldn't be echoing anymore. So I shut down everyone's volume. Your volume is way lower than theirs.
Means that all anyone has to do is come in contact with the coding service to but the more busy, the faster it'll take effect anywhere in the next 2 30 seconds.
Alright, well, it shouldn't be that much. How about now? Okay, I've adjusted, yeah, okay, so I adjusted my gain so I can sound louder. Okay, I'm gonna cut off.
Whoa, what is that noise?
What was that?
What was what?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna be on the stream, you can't watch anything else.
Oh no, that's boring.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not.
It's kind of like your undivided attention, kind of like that.
You got my undivided attention. As long as it's something I can answer back.
Okay, so we're talking about all the shenanigans and the stuff that happens at the conventions, all the parties that we've been to or host, and all the kind of crazy things you would see at a con.
Right. It'd be a shit ton of them.
Yeah, there is a horrible echo. We're talking about all the shenanigans and the stuff that happens at the. Okay.
Echoing.
Yeah, there's an echo. Too much from.
Hold on, it might be mine. It might be mine.
If somebody doesn't have a headset on, and they can okay, so if you can hear and talk, and you're talking and hearing straight from the tablet, then that's not gonna work. You have to use a headset, because the headset, you can hear everyone talking, and then you can talk, and then people won't hear the same voices you're hearing, because the audio will transfer back to the mic, because it picks all it up.
Right. Yeah, right now I'm using my headset. Screwing on my screen.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Do I have an echo?
No, not that I hear.
Yeah, no, the echoing is because without a headset, it doesn't really work that well.
What do you mean? So who sit on?
Asian, do you have a headset? Oh, he's not even here. You
Have
have one?
a headset.
Sonic Keyblade, do you have a headset that you can use?
I have a headset.
Even a Bluetooth headset.
I have this.
Oh, right.
Hold up. Give me a sec.
So,
I have an earbud in, like a wireless.
right. So the reason why there's an echo is because people, like, whenever people join the stream and they watch, whenever they're talking, they can hear and they can talk from the same device, from your tablet. So, like, the noise coming from the tablet is also picked up by the mic or your phone. It works both ways. So unfortunately, my stuff works fine. It's everybody else's, and I do apologize for the. So our normal co-hosts, they're all busy right now, so they all couldn't be here. So what's going on? Oh shit! Vincent's commenting for the first time on the stream. Welcome to the live stream podcast. There's nothing going on with the audio. Is my audio still too low?
No, you're still good.
Hear you.
Y'all still see me?
Yeah.
Yes, they'll see you.
Hey,
Mr.
better.
Makes it like pop at it.
Oh, how about?
There we go.
From the app, still.
You can't hear anything?
I can be going all I want.
Somebody says that the audio is real quiet.
What?
What?
Yeah, I don't. Alright, hold on, guys. Somebody says that the audio is real quiet.
What?
There's a flickering, I don't know why. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna go ahead and end it. Yeah, I don't. Alright, hold on, guys. The audio is real quiet.
What?
There's a flickering, I don't know why. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna go ahead and end it. Alright. Alright, okay, so, I am really sorry. I was trying to... Alright, so I canceled the Skype call. and we're just gonna go ahead. Well, okay, I do apologize about the echoing. Everyone doesn't have a headset and they're having to use their phones because the original hosts were gonna come on the podcast and they were going to they were gonna come on here and talk with me, and we were gonna discuss, but unfortunately a lot of the start using Zoom. No one uses Skype anymore. I'm trying different things. I'm still learning because I'm using this new add-on for OBS Studio that's called NDI. So it allows me to use. Hey, Carlos, if you want, you can get back on your computer, and we're gonna do the podcast through the Facebook call.
All right, then, no problem. Just give me a sec. My computer, I had to restart it for a sec.
Okay, that's fine. Let me also get everyone else back on here.
Okay.
We're just gonna do it like that because everyone's got their computer set up to where they can.
All right, no problem. Just give me a sec. I'll probably just give me time to set up my laptop.
So we're.
Or I could just keep it like this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to do this for now. Okay, so there are different things that I'm trying to do with the podcast, like right now, the way it's set up. This
Facebook,
is much
Facebook
more...
call?
Yes, we're going to try Facebook call for now.
Before.
Because we're having issues with...
Skype is tripping. We got an echo?
Yeah, we had an echo during the podcast, and it just wasn't working out because everyone needs a headset. Everybody needs to do it through their computer. It can't be done over the.
So this doesn't work?
No, it's just that everybody needs a computer.
Right.
Right. Okay. So, but it is something that I'm working with, and Sonic Keyblade is a. What's with all that background noise?
I don't know.
Oh, it's.
What? It's not me. There's nothing going on in my background. All that movement and stuff, that might be somebody else.
That's me. If it's not anyone else, it's probably me.
See, fuck you, bro. Well, now there's an echo.
And.
Am I the only one laying in bed?
Yeah.
Kinda. I'm sitting in a chair.
The audio sounds fine on my phone.
Yeah, sounds fine on mine too. I bet.
You're really low though on mine.
I hear everybody.
Mm-hmm. Hello, 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 hello.
Right. Okay. So the echo has to do with the when someone joins the call and when someone joins, they're if they're doing speaker.
Is it still there though? Is the echo still there?
Yes, the echo is still there.
Let's try it. Let me see. How about now?
It sounds better now, actually.
Does it really?
Yes.
And it was probably my Bluetooth headset that was tripping.
All right. So we're still trying to work with the. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see anybody because I don't have it set up to where it's gonna show everybody's video, but I can show that. Let me just go ahead and get that up and running. Jerry's Right, well, not everyone's talking at once because we're trying to figure out the echoing part. No, yeah, we did turn off our cameras.
I turned off my camera.
I
You
didn't.
still see everyone else.
You can see Jerry sleeping.
Mine's off now.
Sonic Keyblade just...
No, I don't.
Turn mine off just in case.
Yeah, no, I mean, turn it back on. People were, like, complaining about... I can't share the webcam and, Oh, no, it's kind of upsetting, though. I had a really good background set up and everything. Had the Geeks Forever background behind me. It was all cool.
Speaking of that, later, can we talk about the logo? You wanted a new logo? I actually designed one for you. I don't know if you would want your feedback on it.
All right, cool. Yeah, we'll check that out. So, we're just... Get up, Jerry, they're telling you to get up, you lazy bum.
No.
Alright, so today we're discussing crazy shit.
Naco, no me digas saludos, amigos. ¿Ya acá está la carne?
Jerry's talking in Spanish. Today we're going to talk about crazy stuff that happens at the conventions. A lot of the crazy stories that you hear, the con horror stories, the drunk stories, the people tearing shit up stories. If you have anything, go ahead and share with us, and we'll gladly talk about that.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, Jerry, they said they're coming over to your house to pull you out of the bed.
I'm not here. Nobody home.
No Nintendo, no habla inglés.
No store.
No hablo burguesa. No.
No, I don't want a burger.
So,
I don't speak burger.
Like I said, okay, now I think we got it situated. There is no echo. Everyone's good.
We can only hope so.
Yeah.
So we going back to Skype or what?
Because all I see is his forehead. It's because he doesn't have a... It's because Jerry doesn't have a computer. He just got one in the mail, like, as we were setting this up.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
That ass.
Bro, as soon as I call him, he's all like, hey, guess what just showed up at my house?
A
tower, like a laptop? Or...
It's a laptop.
Oh, laptop? Okay.
Yeah, because I needed one. I have a Surface. I don't have a gaming laptop, but I have a Microsoft Surface 3, a Pro 3, but I want it's not as it's basically a computer. It's just more for like gaming and like Microsoft Word or writing notes and shit like that.
Right.
Rather than like actual PC stuff.
I was thinking about getting one, but I was like, I kind of need it for other stuff. Like,
they're really good for schoolwork, though, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was gonna get one
for that.
for college, but I was like,
yeah, if you're getting one for college, it is the ideal thing to have for college.
Right.
A laptop is okay, but the reason I wanted it, I just wanted a more powerful device. Why can't I see everyone else?
Both the cameras are off.
Wait, yo, hey,
yeah, my camera's off.
What's your name? What's your name, bro?
Why do you sound like shit?
What do you mean? Oh, hello? How about now?
Okay. Anyways, so we're talking about conventions and all the crazy stuff happens. So there is.
Wait, what's the guy? What's your name, other guy? Curly hair guy?
Oh, name's Carlos or Keyblade Sonic.
Carlos? Alright, real quick. I need you to turn towards your camera and pucker your lips up. I want to see if it looks like I'm kissing you. Oh. Okay, I'm done. I'm good. What are we doing now?
No idea.
Okay.
As I play with my beard. Who farted? Somebody just farted.
He who smelt it dealt it. He who denied it apply it. There's more, but I forget.
He who tooted pooted.
Gee, I hope if you fart, don't follow through.
I made that one up. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
He who farted sharted.
Oh, goddamn.
I guess they pushed too hard pushing that fart out.
Essentially.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
He who sharted.
It's
He
funny.
who sharded
You're
also
gonna make me leave.
denied it.
Careful you don't fall through. The
Goku,
last
don't
thing you
leave.
want is
Everybody's
feces
cameras
all
are
over
also very
yourself.
lagging. Yeah, the video's frozen for some reason.
No, you're just not moving.
Yeah.
No, he's moving. I see him move a bit.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna be able to see me. Video is frozen. Yeah, I fixed it.
Behold my Sharingan. I don't.
Behold
I don't have,
Behold, you get a big black eye.
fuck.
My camera has a new feature. It's called Reach Through.
Alright,
Where
Maybe you
alright,
should
y'all
turn
can-
that shit on.
Alright, y'all
when you
can
turn
stop.
it on,
Okay,
and you get to punch people
I fixed
over
it.
through the camera.
I
Oh, it's
fixed it.
fixed?
Wait. Goku's speaking. Goku's speaking.
Yes, I
What?
have fixed it. I fixed
What did
it.
you fix?
I don't. Well, because it was frozen. I don't know why, but it was frozen on my end. It could be everyone's internet signals, especially now. Okay, so one thing everyone's got to understand is the internet signals are pretty weak because there are millions of people online at the same time, and the internet is not actually. A lot of internet servers aren't equipped to like handle all this shit at once. So because there's so many people stuck at home instead of out working, because there's usually a lot of people at work or not on at the same time, so it has a lot to do with that. So I have adjusted it. So we were talking about, okay, so like one of the things that we talked about is all the partying, especially with Mr. Big Box Cosplay over here. All the partying he does every time.
It's me. It's
Every
me.
time, Jerry, how many times have you done something stupid where I walked in on you doing something stupid?
How many times have I not? I don't think there's a con where I haven't done something stupid.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's a case by case basis. Always.
I think that's a staple at cons. I and Rock both have to do some dumb shit.
Yeah, but why?
It's natural, bro.
So, like,
It's natural.
because apparently it's tradition for them to do dumb gay stuff.
No, but it's like it's like a comic palooza when when I took some acid. And I was so high off the rocker, like Cannon was like, come pick me up, and I was like, nah.
No, you were sitting down looking like a Teletubby, and we were like, "Are you okay?" And you were like,
Bruh.
"Hey."
Hey. And then Friday night I went to sleep on the sidewalk on the streets. Remember? I didn't come back Friday night.
Hell yeah, you slept like it was at Matsuri, or where was that at?
It was at Comic Palooza because we didn't go to Matsuri.
Comic Palooza, right? Yeah.
it was
Oh yeah,
last
right.
year.
Comic Palooza was at the George R. Brown.
Right. We remember.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you were outside of the hotel, on the side of the sidewalk, outside by the street.
Just sleeping.
I went out and I saw you before you fell asleep. I saw you when you were sitting down talking to somebody, some of our guys, and I'm like, "Are you good, Jesse?" And the man looked at me and was like, didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I didn't. I had no clue. Like I was like, what? Who are you?
No, man looked at look, your face went.
What?
Well, you didn't help either when I walked outside, so I'm tripping balls real hard, and then I walk outside, and all I see is Jerry and Rock outside wrestling without shirts. I was like,
Oh yeah, that was a good night. I think I won that one.
I didn't know. I don't know. I didn't stay. I was like, whoa.
It was a battle of titans.
I got in trouble with the con staff because I went down the emergency stairs, and it was so far down that I exited through a door, and I was in like this staff hallway, and I leave. I end up in this like banquet room, this giant hall, and it was great because like I had no idea where I was. It was like I went through a time warp or something, and then like I ended up throwing up in one of the trash cans. So here comes the manager to like talk to me.
Oh no.
I would have left my bed to be like, "Sir, I need you to get the fuck out of my establishment."
He was like, "Oh, you can't. You're not supposed to be in this area." I know, and I told him, "I know. It's just that we went down the stairs, the emergency stairs." and I exit through a door, and I didn't know where I was. I was like, whoa, what the hell's going on here? So I was like, yeah, I have no clue what's going on.
What's such softness?
Well, what about Sonic Keyblade? Have you actually ever been to any of our parties at like Delta?
That one at Delta last year.
The one at Delta last year? What do you remember from the one at Delta?
I don't know. There was that we were just in the basically being in the hotel rooms, and then I don't know. I barely have. The one thing I remember is on the way to the karaoke, how loud that was, and then like they just cut us midway.
Wait. What did they cut midway?
What was it? The karaoke panel?
You know why they cut that panel midway, right?
Yeah, wasn't there like an incident backstage or like outside of the room?
Okay, so there's like a little hallway in between the panel rooms. It's like a staff-only hallway where they keep chairs and stuff. So somebody we know went into that little hallway and threw up all over the place.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's what I remember.
Yeah, and so they stopped the whole panel. I'm like,
just for that.
Just for that, and we knew who it was. He wasn't helping us run the panel or anything. He was just attending the panel, but they shut down the whole panel. You know who it was, Jerry. You were there trying to help him.
Who was that?
Oh my God. It was Rock.
Oh, Rock, dumbass. Yeah.
Rock, dumbass. We're here trying not to say his name, and Jerry's like, who? Who was
that?
Right. Somebody asked, are we going to Delta HCon this year? Possibly not. It's more than likely not.
Speaking of that, are you still doing that Matsuri versus Delta H?
Tomorrow?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you doing a stream on YouTube or is it on Facebook?
It's on
all platforms.
It's on all platforms that I can be on. It is on
How
Mixer.
About, is it on TikTok? No?
It's on, TikTok? No. TikTok doesn't do live streaming.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, it was Rock. It was Rock Hammerfist. It was Twitch. We're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, and we're on Facebook, and we're on Mixer, but nobody watches us on Mixer because Mixer is mostly for Xbox players.
What the hell is Mixer?
Exactly. Don't worry about it.
Never heard of it.
I've never heard of Mixer. What the fuck? I've heard of other shits like everything else except for Mixer.
So the chances are, and we're gonna discuss that tomorrow. We are. Look, you can see all of our right here in the corner, right here in the bottom, where it says youtube.com/geeks5 or Instagram. We have the little banner scrolling at the bottom that gives you all of our social media information. And then you have the little one on the side that's scrolling that says, join us on Patreon. But as far
I'm
as
watching the stream.
As far as karaoke goes for Delta HCon, we hosted karaoke and we have no intentions on coming back this year because of the pandemic. It is something that we considered and we decided as a group that it's in our best interest not to go.
It's like safety.
There's a lot of groups that aren't going to go this year. I mean, people are excited for an anime convention or whatever event to happen, but the reality of the situation is a lot of people aren't going to go. There's going to be some people that go, and unfortunately, someone's going to go to this event that's sick, and I do not want to run that risk.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. That's pretty much a lot of people's fear and a lot of people's concern. And also,
go ahead.
Also, how are you going to handle social distancing at a con?
Yeah. People at these conventions don't distance themselves at all. They're all up in each other's faces and hugging each other and picking each other up.
Hey, give me a hug. Hey, let's fuck.
Hey, give me a hug, Jerry.
It's like,
give me a hug, and then they go from hugging to fucking, and like, wait,
what? Hell? Not in the middle of the con floor.
That's pretty much what half of the cons be doing,
Yeah, so I really don't recommend anyone goes, but we're definitely not gonna go, unless Sonic Keyblade's gonna go. Are you going?
No, right now I don't feel safe going anywhere. Really. I just don't feel safe going, man. I'm sorry. It's just also, especially like the big cons like San Diego Comic Con and Anime Expo, they already canceled. And I was like, all right, pretty much no con is safe.
Right. What about you, Asian? What do you think? For those of you that don't know, Asian Alex is one of the staff members of Geeks 5 Ever. He usually does a lot more. He's in charge of our photography division that's starting up.
I'm a photography.
What do you think?
I'm using the front face camera to like fix my hair. I just realized I did that on the stream.
Yeah. So, Asian, what do you think? What are the chances that you might want to go to Delta this year?
Hey, someone said I have risen. Yes, I have risen.
When is Delta H, or when is Delta H supposedly coming back on?
It's July. It's the weekend after Anime Matsuri, and it's about mid-July.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Now, for those of me who may or may not know, I would love to go to a con just to get out of the house, just to do whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty much me too.
May I drink?
But even still, like, and I don't know if I could say this. You can edit me out.
I can't.
It's
live. It's live. I can't edit shit.
But I just don't feel very comfortable being out in public with idiots who cannot even bother to put a face mask on when it's so easy. Just put on a cloth over your face.
Yeah, you're gonna get me banned.
What? Why?
You're in the middle of the stream.
I'm clearly above 21.
But if people can't even follow simple guidelines as like put a mask and keep a couple feet away from somebody, and going to a convention or going anywhere in public is pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I actually agree.
That's a scary situation most people don't understand.
And trust me, I would love to go to places like to the Renaissance Festival or an anime convention or just a comic book convention. But as long as they're ignorant people who choose not to follow simple guidelines to keep them from dying, I'm just going to have to pass until we get some kind of vaccine or a cure.
Am I the only one with a camera?
Fandemic. I don't know anything about Fandemic Comic-Con, but Justin did say that Delta H-Con is July 17th through the 19th, and that is the weekend after Anime Matsuri. As far as Anime Matsuri goes, we do have some updating. We do have new information on them. I'm gonna elaborate further on this tomorrow in our Anime Matsuri versus Delta H-Con.
I really don't care about Matsuri, to be honest.
Yeah, no, nobody gives a shit about Matsuri, but Anime Matsuri has started this guest program thing to where, I don't know, I don't have it right in front of me, honestly, and I don't like to really grab notes about Anime Matsuri because I don't give a shit. But Anime Matsuri has started this thing where people can actually sign up on Anime Matsuri to be guests. Industry guests. Like, I guess they're lacking guests, so they're advertising that if you want to be a guest for Anime Matsuri, you can apply and get a free badge and hotel room and panels and a booth.
I want to be a guest? That sounds cool.
Jerry, I wouldn't... You're lucky to be a part of Geeks 5 Ever.
Well, you know when the old song, let's say be our guest, that you're not what they had in mind, Jerry. No offense.
Yeah, no offense.
Oh, God.
I don't know that old song. You are ancient, my friend.
It's from Beauty and the Beast. It's be our guest. But when they said be our guest, they didn't include you, Jerry. No.
Wait to date yourself, because I don't remember that song. Though.
Yeah.
Be our guest. Put our service to the test.
I have no
idea. And our service is to keep you out.
What the hell is that from? What is that from?
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
I didn't watch that shit. I mean, I watched it as a kid, but I never liked it.
You guys are old.
It was always about Lion King. Lion King is the best.
Lion King is a bunch of incest lions.
Jesus, man, you just have to ruin everything. Like, nobody can be happy. I'm miserable. So everyone.
Yeah, because technically, when a newborn lion's supposed to be, when a newborn lion cub comes into the world, he's supposed to find his own pride, not settle for the one that he was born into, because the father sits on top and the rest of the lionesses are his harem. So pretty much, Simba married his own cousin.
Are they related though? Because technically there was another lion.
But was there really another male lion besides
Yes.
Mufasa?
Yeah, there was, I
Where?
think. In the book,
Scar?
it explains. No, not Scar.
Oh.
But
There
even
was
still,
the
like by nature,
no,
lions
no,
are
I don't think
supposed to
so.
make their own pride,
Um,
and the fact
oh,
that he stuck with the pride that he was born with, a little bit of incest, or at least that's the
God, man, I
working
can't have
theory.
nothing nice. I didn't even think about that. You just ruined. I can't have nothing nice, dude.
Talk about
Thanks.
ruining a childhood.
Well,
Childhood.
I'm just yeah,
Somebody said they
I'm
want
just
an
real
official
simple.
Matsuri mask.
Okay,
Monster.
just to piss him off, nobody talk about anime Matsuri anymore.
And you just talked about it.
No, from this after this, nobody talk about it no more. We're gonna talk
Now
about.
we're back.
We're
Now we're
gonna
back
talk
after
about.
these messages.
We'll be back after these messages. But like, what is one thing that happened at the Delta H Con that you remember,
Uh,
Asian?
which one? This past one or a
Just
previous
any in
one?
general.
I remember
Uh,
the hentai panel was pretty weird.
wait,
That was
I ran the
Asian's.
hentai panel.
That was
I ran the
Asian's
hentai panel this past one.
No, not this past one, like 2 years ago. The hentai panel.
Oh,
That was Asian. That
no.
was 17.
Yeah, 17's hentai panel was weird.
Because he didn't have any of the equipment to get it running.
Bro, I would have used my phone and Wi-Fi connected it to some fucking TV in the
We
room
didn't
and
even have a TV.
just
We had a
stream some
projector.
hentai.
That was the year that Delta HCon didn't give us anything to use.
Oh my
So we
god.
were like, oh no, we need to start bringing our own equipment from that. That's why at the
Oh.
karaoke panel we had our own everything, our own speakers, our audio mixer, our own laptops, our own mics, everything we used for karaoke in all of our panels was our own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We had learned the hard way from before working at Delta, because when we did the Geeks 5 Ever Idol contest, they didn't, like, the first round they gave us everything we needed. The second round we barely got anything, and the third round we didn't get shit. All we got was a table and some chairs. People had to acapella the shit, and people had to be real quiet
Mm.
to hear the singers.
Oh.
Let's see, but the last hentai panel at Delta H was moderately successful, and that's me being generous.
Yeah, like, anime Delta
We
HCon was. Wait, your hentai panels successful?
It was moderate because it was hentai fan dub, where we played hentai, and people from the audience would take the microphone and try to overdub their own lines.
Right.
So, but then again, I could have picked better stuff.
You could have picked better people.
Panda, acid
Well,
and
well,
Everclear.
we asked for volunteers. It's not my
Yeah,
fault
you
these people
picked the
got no
wrong one.
well, it's not my fault that the volunteers don't lack any kind of creativity.
Well, it's your fault for picking them. You should have put me up there. I watch all the hentai.
Well, then why didn't you, man? Step
Because he
up to
was
the
at
plate.
karaoke.
You didn't. Yeah, I was.
Jerry's like, why didn't you?
Wait. When was that? What? Which one was that? Which one was that? What
This
is
was
Bakan?
Delta last year.
Oh yeah, I was.
He was at karaoke. He was at karaoke.
It's where
I was singing the anime songs.
That's the time you're climbing the rock tree.
Jerry, this is a podcast, not drunk cast.
Why can't it be both?
Well, I'm having my own. I'm having my own convention.
Yeah, that's right, with blackjack and hookers.
Drunk con.
Home con.
That's all Delta really was, honestly.
Time for a new bottle.
Drunk
Jesus,
con.
man, how many bottles do you have in your room?
How many, a lot of the people at Delta were just, like, drunk.
Another
they were
one.
drunk because they just like did not want to be there. They were just like so wasted and shit.
Because cons are just not as fun as they used to be.
One of my personal favorites.
It's not that they're not as fun as they used to be. It's just that we've been to way too many. Like, we've been to, like... We're in the double digits when it comes to going to cons in a single year.
Yep.
Oh, in a single year. Okay.
Maybe you guys are. I don't know how many cons I've been to.
Dude,
Anybody care for some rum chata?
Where were all these drunk people? I missed it. They were in our hotel room for some reason.
I was one of them.
I think because we held a concert in there.
Yeah, that was the year before. We had a concert in our hotel room this year. Did we do the concert this year? No, we didn't do the
I
concert.
don't think. No, because everybody was too busy drinking your blue concoction.
Yeah, there were people on the
Super
floor
Saiyan
passed
Blue.
out.
Oh
And,
man, that's good.
and also yourself went missing. But, you
My
know,
stuff
that's
went missing?
something like that.
Yeah, my Switch got stolen.
Well,
I'll
anyway.
switch with you.
Damn, Jerry,
Well,
how much?
He's being sponsored by each bottle he drinks.
All right,
He drinks enough bottle.
keep drinking,
If
Jerry.
he drinks
We're gonna see how plaster we can get you before the podcast is over.
I'm pretty lit.
I'm pretty lit.
Jerry, I think each drink you take, you should make like a product placement.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I can't show my webcam.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Unfortunately, when I was running the webcam,
you were doing the rum chata.
I got it. Rum chata rum,
It's
low in alcohol, but it is quite delicious. Half a bottle of this, and you'll probably be slightly on your ass.
Yeah, no.
Half a bottle of that, and you'll be halfway to the bottom of the floor.
No,
Max bottle of Christian Brothers brandy. Yes, sir. This
Would
will
you
do
shut
you
up
right.
about the damn alcohol and keep drinking?
Yes, sir.
That's an order. I order you to get lit.
Oh shit! That was a tough
All right,
one.
Mr. Sonic Keyblade, share some crazy stories that you. I don't know if you went to too many room parties. I know you came to mine. What's some crazy stuff that happened at the con that you remember? Especially Delta. Delta was amazing.
Shit. I wouldn't say Delta. Well, Delta is one of them. I could say that. I want to say that there was one in Matsuri when the convention center was still being they were still renovating and shit. I think it was like 2015. I want to say.
Anime Matsuri, gross.
I know, right? 2015.
Oh, sorry, Justin. I don't have any whiskey. I wish. I need to go buy a bottle of my South African whiskey. It's called fuck. What the fuck was it called? Cape Mountain whiskey. Cape Mountain whiskey. Yeah, that shit is fire.
Look, Jerry don't need to get too lit. He's already acting a fool.
Oh shit. Ooh. Okay. I require more.
I require more. Jerry will be. So we're taking all bets, folks. Will Jerry be on the floor passed out before the podcast is over?
Yeah, given an
It
hour.
is me.
An hour. He's already.
No,
lit.
no. Call me Big Box Cosplay.
Big
People
Box
gotta go
Cosplay.
find my. People gotta go find my Instagram.
So for
my-
those of you that don't know, Big Box Cosplay, the dude with the alcohol drinking right now, is one of the two individuals in charge of our TikTok channel. Yeah, but my Nintendo Switch got stolen at Delta HCon last year.
Oh, ooh.
That's terrible.
Mango, mango.
It's
So
pretty bad,
damn
but
good.
it is what it is. I mean, it happens when you do events that big.
Mm.
And it was my fault for not making sure that it was secure. It was like really well hidden. I just put it away in a drawer, thinking that nobody was going to get to it. But that was a mistake I made. And,
This is a mixed drink.
I learned a lesson. You know, Asians done some stupid shit too at cons.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Who's Big Comic Con Daddy? Is that me?
Yes. Apparently, you are Big Comic Con Daddy because you keep drinking.
Yeah. Aha, yes. It's a new nickname.
I mean, plus you got like that weave room in the background. You got all them wall scrolls. And...
Your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm particularly fond of this one.
Which one? Oh, okay,
Urza.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
But I have more.
Of course you do.
He's got a Dragon Ball one that I'm going to steal from him eventually.
No.
Yes.
This one here. This one is some sauce. It looks like this.
Oh,
We just got an Amber Alert for
This is some spiciness.
Zenith County, Texas.
Any ReZero fans out there? Yeah, that's what this is for,
14-year-old
boy.
white female. Check local media.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, no, there you go.
There he goes. He's going to show us all his weave shit.
Ya comí. don't know what this is. What is this?
Looks like a poster.
Mystery poster unveiling. Oh, it's got some dust on it. How long has that been back there?
Arm pig.
Yeah, the Amber.
Oh, it's
Ready Player One.
Yeah, it's that Ready Player
What's that?
One poster.
I want it.
I like that.
I
I
love
like
that movie. That movie was great.
Yeah.
So there was so one thing our group is known for is some of our panels that we host. We had karaoke last year. Like you said, we had karaoke at Delta, and it was amazing. It was great. We would so we had like the monitor it was on a big TV, and we had the big TV.
All right, it looks like this. I got it at the premiere.
I still want it. Anyways.
You want this, Jesse? I'll give it to you.
All right, yay! I get free shit. Anyway, so we were hosting karaoke, and then we have the monitor. We have the TV monitor faced towards everybody, so not just the person that's singing can see it, but like everyone else can see it and sing along if they want to, because we established like, hey, this isn't just karaoke. This is a gathering social panel where everyone's here to have fun and hang out and have somewhere to be, because one thing that Delta HCon really lacks is it lacks adult panels.
They lack a lot of things, but what they don't lack is like people. There's always people there.
Yeah.
Right, but
like,
but think about it though, because
they lack the most part of it.
Right. Well, I mean, until we started like going there and hosting adult panels.
Right.
Like there was nobody at the con like after 11. Like, cause no offense to Delta HCon, but I do not like formal dances, cause those are really boring. I've
been to the raves. They're actually really underwhelming.
Who said what about titties?
They don't have raves. They don't have regular dances.
And then the titties.
Shut up, Jerry.
But someone asked.
Yeah, no, we'll hang out, Justin. As soon as there's another con, I really don't leave the house, so I can't go anywhere. But as far as
one of them's gone.
No, yeah, we'll hang out again, Justin. Let's see, we have some other comments that say Delta HCon is the chillest, but it's so nice though. Facts. Yeah, I didn't used to be lit at night in the old days. Yeah, so like until like 2 or 3 years ago, Delta HCon didn't have like a lot of adult panels. So we started doing more adult panels. We did like the Super Cosplay Dating Game, and then we did some like terrible fan fiction, and then we had somebody host hentai. And I'm staring at Jerry's ceiling. Jerry can't be quiet for 5 minutes. I remember going to Delta H when it was at the U of H and it smelled the piss. I remember that too. I've been to the very first year Delta H happened. It was 2008 and it was at the University of Houston, the main campus. It depends on how you look at it. I think Delta's fun because it's a smaller con.
Right.
And Jerry keeps drinking. Jerry's almost gone.
What? What'd you say? What?
Jerry's so lit. His camera's even lit. It's lagging. Yeah, see, because your voice isn't matching. Like, you'll laugh. Your lips will move, but the laugh won't start right away. It'll be like a second.
Ah. Is it laughing now?
I hear he's not that laggy for me, but
people are telling you drink the bottle, get drunk.
I bet Jerry can't be quiet for what?
5 minutes.
He's right. I couldn't do that without being drunk.
So once we started before last year, 2 years ago, we started hosting karaoke at Delta HCon, and then last year was the second year we hosted karaoke, but we didn't call it. The first year we just called it karaoke 18+. Last year we called it super adult karaoke. We had to give it like a spin because that's what we do with all our panels. We have to give it a fancy title. So it Jerry's lagging because his camera's trying to keep up. His camera's drinking too. Let's be honest. Sonic, Keyblade, Asian.
What's up?
We'll start off with Asian. Like honestly, what do y'all think about like panels like karaoke at cons like Delta? Because honestly, I feel like without panels like karaoke at cons like Delta H Con, the con is nowhere near as fun as people claim it is.
Yeah. I don't really like, honestly, when it comes to panels, a lot of panels just don't really catch my interest.
Nothing catches your interest. We've gotten on your ass about leaving the room.
Yeah.
Who, me?
No, not you, Jerry. Sometimes you don't come back.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, but who else feeds y'all when you go to conventions?
That's true, but at the same time, like, whenever we go to a con and you're sitting in the room and you look so miserable, and then we feel like you blame us, like, oh, y'all promised me this and that. Like, damn, Asian, at least leave the room.
The thing is, I do leave the room and I go look around, but there's just nothing fun.
Karaoke is a very fun panel though. We did it at, what was it? Was it Anime Austin? We were at a convention. I don't know if it was Anime Austin or Anime CTX, but it was in Austin. I think it was Anime Austin. Oh yeah, it was Anime Austin. So we were hosting karaoke. We're getting ready to host it, and so we're setting up. I'm getting all my stuff together. Rami's there, 17's there. Asian, I think you were there. It was the one where the security guard was cosplaying as Sailor Venus.
Yeah, and 17 did get us in trouble.
Yeah, so 17 got us in trouble. And so 17's running around with rummies. They're gummy bears made with rum. And he has an entire bottle of alcohol, Super Saiyan Blue. So he's running around with that in one hand. He's got the TV in another hand. He's just running through the hallways of the con. Oh, we're going to get fucked up. We're going to get messed up. Party. And so he runs straight to the panel room. And the security guard is dressed like Sailor Venus. And he's like, oh, hell no. So he thinks 17 stole the TV from the hotel room. So he chases him down. Yeah, he thought he stole the TV from the hotel room.
Oh my god.
And so, he's like,
yes, sir.
He comes over here. He comes up to me with a cup. He's like, hey,
I'm back, Justin.
I'm gonna try
I'm
this.
back.
I'm like, dude, you go ahead. It's not. I didn't bring that. I'm trying to set up the panel.
Just wanted to put on my Tanjiro robe. You feel me?
Am I echoing for anybody else, or is it just Chris? Because if it's just Chris, I can live with that.
No.
No, I hear you loud and clear. I had to drop for a sec because I got the Amber Alert, and as soon as I took it off, I couldn't hear anything, so I just got out and got back in.
All right, cool.
Oh no, this is not a weeb anime shirt. This is a whole weeb robe.
Yeah, no, I know I'm not echoing. There's something wrong with your internet connection, Mr. Chris.
This is cosplay, my friend. This is my cosplay outfit, basically. It's just really comfortable.
It's really comfortable? Jerry, all right, Jerry, we all know why we're here. Keep drinking.
I agree.
Cosplay for life. Keep drinking, Jerry. If you're not on the floor by the time we finish, I've failed everybody.
That's pretty damn good.
I didn't say stop.
Wait, what? Fuck.
He's still drinking.
Woo! Yes, so am I.
You're gonna get me kicked off Twitch. We're not gonna be able to stream on Twitch anymore.
Wait, we can get kicked off Twitch for that?
I don't know. I don't know the rules.
Nobody does.
If I don't die, I think we'll be okay.
They want you to get drunk and entertain them, Jerry.
Oh my god, my eyes are all closed in the street.
Chug until you're passed out.
They want me to die.
No, they don't. They just want, because you're funny when you're drunk. Now drink.
What does this say? Chug until you're passed. What? Out. I can't. What? I require a chaser of rum chata.
Rum chata. Yes. Good. Drink. Let the booze flow through you.
Oh, sweet mercy.
What is it? Okay, so honestly, since we're talking about panels anyway, what is a panel y'all would like to see at a con? So we're actually looking at ideas to host different new panels at other
Drinking game panels.
You want,
Jesus Christ, man!
I'm not about to go to jail, dude.
Jesus Christ,
No,
man!
but see, only we're drinking.
Uh,
They when they ask a question to a certain person, they have to drink.
Jerry, go have another drink.
Already
Jerry,
ahead of you, boy.
I think Jerry, you're well below the level.
Next con is like 2021. Jerry should bring rum chata so I can try the stuff. It doesn't taste good. It almost tastes like crap.
Jerry, hook that bottle of liquor to an IV, and then stick it in your arm. Much easier that way.
I mean, you're right, but
you're wrong. That's how God is. You're wrong. You're right. No, you're right. Sonic, what's a panel you would like to see at the cons?
How's my hair look?
What's up?
What's a panel you would like to see at the conventions?
That's a tough one.
Let's have Asian chug down. Asian, get you a bottle.
No thanks.
Maybe do there you go.
Besides, I'm not turning my camera on for squat.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Say that.
What? Haven't done your makeup?
What about room parties 101?
That's definitely not gonna get approved.
No.
Wait, really bad fan fiction dramatic readings? What's that? I know about them. I just haven't seen them myself.
It's just reading bad fan fiction from
Hold
fanfiction.com.
on. Hey, Sonic. Okay, because Jerry's really loud and he doesn't shut up. And the more he drinks, the more he won't shut up. So, Jerry.
What? Oh, my bad. My ringtone went off and I was jamming to my music, to my ringtone.
Okay, so the really bad fan fiction dramatic readings, Jerry, are the terrible fan fiction panels that we do.
My ringtone went off again. Hold up.
How about you
Jesse,
do like a reaction?
Jesse, I blame you because you were the one who wanted him to drink more.
It was the audience. They kept saying it. It's literally.
Oh, my ringtone is lit.
Well, you encouraged it, so I still blame you.
I blame him too.
Great. I've never had this happen before. This is awesome. Okay, Jerry. Okay, Jerry's a little quiet, so go ahead. And, what were you saying? What panel?
Why not just do a panel where you just react to any videos the audience requests, and then you just do a reaction of it?
Because I'm afraid of what people are going to request.
Well, that's what makes it entertaining. It'll get the crowd.
That's how you end up watching Two Girls in One Cup, when you let people decide what you want to watch.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Actually, now that you mention it, it actually sounds like a great idea. Asian, got a job for you.
Nope.
Jerry, where'd you go? We can't see you drink.
Jerry gone.
I think
Jerry died.
I blame Jesse for alcohol poisoning.
Why? Jerry's not dead.
Well, you said he was dead.
Oh, he might be dead. Oh.
That's why I blame you for alcohol poisoning.
He probably fell off a tree or some shit. Jerry, R.I.P.
He was sitting in his room. How did he fall off a tree?
People are already saying Jerry died in the comments.
F in the chat for Jerry.
Press F for prayers.
Yep. Press F in the chat.
Rest in peace, Jerry. We will miss you. Jack in the Box. Okay, Jack Box panel. Take a shot.
There you go.
He's back. He's not
I'm
dead.
I dropped my phone. And it turned off.
Did you die and come back? And if you did, you have officially beaten Jesus.
I have risen. Why people keep saying risen, Jerry?
Jesse, be more original. Don't copy off of Team 4.
I see you, Black Sonic.
I would not want to do a panel at a con that involves drinking, unless it's like Ushi-Con. Or Ushi-Con is 2+.
Or basically just do drunk Cards Against Humanity.
That's what everybody does, though. That's not original. I'm actually...
Okay. Shit.
No, it's
not.
Like, it's just...
It's like doing
overdone.
It's like doing the Harlem. It's like doing the Harlem Shake, a panel on the Harlem Shake in this day and age.
Yeah, it's like the Harlem Shake shit, and then you're doing a panel of Harlem Shake. I'd rather do a panel where Jerry just sits there and drinks and acts dumb.
There you go. That should be a panel. Jerry drinks for an hour, and you have to watch him.
Jerry would not survive that hour. He's barely surviving the podcast.
Why don't we just do a panel about drunken conversations?
Jerry, the audience wants you to keep going.
Keep going and don't. What the fuck is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you? Y'all were trying to kill me?
No, Jerry, they're trying to kill your liver.
Right.
And as a chain reaction, that will kill you. So I guess indirectly they are trying to kill you.
Yes, Jerry.
When you drink so much that you use other alcohol as chaser.
A couple weeks ago when I got to check for the unemployment.
Drunk friendly panel?
I mean, Jesus, Jerry, if you drink so much liquor, you might as well be Jackie Chan from Drunken Master.
I might as well.
Right, it shouldn't have that.
Jerry, I'll give you $20 if you get drunk and then put on a cosplay and run around on the streets.
Well, he's about 2/3 of the way there.
$20. $20.
Do you have $20?
No, Asian could have bought $20.
Hell no!
Goku, you'll have to give me $40.
This bank is closed.
Oh, come on, man! It's for entertainment. Plus, we'll see Jerry get arrested.
You're up to your neck in debt.
Not really.
Into the First National Bank of Asian and to the First National Bank of 17.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
What the fuck are you doing that for? What the fuck is that? What was that? Anyways, Jerry, where'd you go? People don't want you to stop, Jerry. Someone offered you $50.
He's putting on his Tanjiro cosplay on. He's putting his Tanjiro's hair on his head.
Yeah, he's
already got the
doing
jacket.
the Tanjiro cosplay.
Even the dog wants to see Jerry drink. He's like, what's going on? Is Jerry drinking?
You want to see him drink? Yeah, he wants to. He wants to see it.
Yeah, the
Well,
dog's...
then have him tune into the live stream
Oh, you say hi.
later on when it's done recording.
Say hi.
The dog's like, the dog is like, why are we talking about getting lit over here? I want to get lit.
That's why he was here. He wants to. That's why he was jumping on me. He's like, "Come on, I want to hear you tell stories."
Jerry's nuts, dude. Like you know how many times he's done something stupid, and I walked in on him.
It's not so much a counter. It's more like an odometer in a car, where it continues going on and on and on and
Jerry?
on.
I've never seen a Mexican ginger before.
Back, doggy, yeah. See, look. You're there.
Ah, yes.
I've never seen a Mexican ginger. Nope, never.
Mexinger.
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 Is that your waifu?
Nezuko.
That's
kind of incest.
That's his sister.
Yeah, a little awkward.
Yeah, it's a little weird. No, but he does a cosplay couple of he does the what are they? Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're Demon Slayer. They're from Demon Slayer. Yeah, they do it as a group. They cosplay together.
Yeah, I'm planning to do that too in the future.
I've never seen an Asian ginger. Asian, go put on a red wig.
I don't have any wigs.
I got you. I got like 3 of them.
Of course the weave has wigs.
Yes,
You're
sir.
fixing your hair during the stream. You're using the stream as a mirror. Every time Jerry does something dumb, he has to take another drink. Yeah,
Or just write and drink.
Picking your nose.
Oh, fuck. Oh, damn.
By the way, I counted my days today, and I am 13 days away from 100 days sober.
100 days of what?
Oh my god.
Sobriety.
100 days of what?
He doesn't know what that means.
Okay.
What is that word? I know not what this word means.
I haven't had any alcohol or anything in my system.
That's good, right? That's good.
Jerry's like, why? Keep going, Jerry.
We can't kill Jerry drunk. His GM will kill us.
They're telling you to keep going, Jerry. Keep going, Jerry. Keep doing it.
I
can still hear your liver.
I'm running out of bottle.
What do we think about pandemic cosplays? Wait, what do you mean by pandemic cosplays? Like,
basically, people cosplay as like hazmat suits or any other, or maybe the White Claw Chan or something like that.
oh,
Probably.
Really?
I think that's probably
The hazmat
probably,
thing's
probably
already the hazmat thing's already a thing. You can cosplay like from Breaking Bad.
Right, exactly. It's already been done to
But
death.
people are actually making the White Claw virus into a cosplay.
Some people probably will. I mean, if they can make the Earth a cosplay, why can't this?
Jerry's a cosplay. Somebody cosplay Jerry. All you need is a red wig, a full beard and mustache, and a bottle of alcohol.
You can't cosplay me. There's only one of me.
There could only be one.
There was an Ebola-chan? What the hell is wrong?
Yes, there was.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
they made COVID-chan too.
White Claw Chan.
Oh wait, are you talking about the manga meme girls?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what people talk about.
No,
they
because like
Earth Chan.
Because they've done Corona-chan, they've done hand sanitizer-chan,
Internet Explorer,
Internet Explorer,
Mozilla-chan.
Yeah, and every piece of pop culture, including the Area 51 storming, they even did that. Where the scientist was a flat-chested girl with white hair who wanted alien merchandise.
They even did all the planets, bro.
Yeah,
Pluto
they did.
Chan.
Earth Chan, Black Hole Chan,
what the hell?
Venus Chan, yeah, bro.
Chan.
Yeah,
no, a lot of lewd cosplayers would cosplay Black Hole Chan with like a little blue Earth in their butt, like just put it in their butt and they take pictures like that.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, and the Meme Tan Girls manga is still going on.
Hey, somebody's wearing as one of the Ghana funeral dancers.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I feel like that would be something like Dragon Con. They probably would do something like that.
I want to do that. I want to cosplay that. That's great. I want to make a
suit and carry it around. There you go.
I mean, he's not wrong, but I'm pretty lit. It takes a lot to get me drunk, really.
No, Jerry, you started putting on cosplay. You're pretty lit. You are. Keep going, Jerry.
Play this music.
Keep going, Jerry. Jerry? Just have Jerry in the coffin? Oh, snap. I forgot I have YouTube Premium and it still plays even after I close the app.
Oh, sweet Jesus. That's some good shit right there. Hey, the coffin dancers, I can see them. It must mean I'm getting near my limit.
What are you drinking now? What are you chasing it down with?
That was a Bucana with orange juice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm dead ass chasing liquor with mixed
realize
drinks.
that. You're chasing down your liquor with more liquor. He's like, oh
shit, hold on, wait. Oh no, okay.
Okay, so you're having a screwdriver.
I almost fell.
You don't know what a Volcano was?
Huh? Who's saying what?
You didn't know what a Volcano was?
No.
That's right, you don't really speak Spanish.
It's because he's Asian, not Mexicano.
He's actually half, dumbass.
That's weird. You're weird, Asian.
So, I'm weird, and you're the one dressed as an anime character and getting drunk on a podcast.
Damn.
We're on a podcast.
Would you like to reevaluate that statement?
Talk to Nezuko or the hand.
Bruh, he just called you a bitch. You gonna let him get away with that?
Who, me?
Yes.
Your hand is currently holding your phone, and Nezuko is nowhere to be found.
I'll twist his nipples later.
I think he's coming on to you.
Behold.
That's a chibi version. Bring out the real version.
Laura's at home.
Yeah, put her real name out there. Why don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, my Nezuko's at home.
Bruh. Asian man. He said he's gonna twist your nipples. You gonna let him get away with that?
Stop telling people your torture methods, man. Nobody wants to know your kinks.
It be that way sometimes, playboy.
I'm talking to you, Jesse, saying about wanting to twist people's nipples.
That's what he
Jerry,
said.
I said that.
Jerry,
I said that.
Jerry said that.
Jerry, wear a baggy sweatshirt next time you meet Jesse.
Yes, he won't be able to find my nipples.
What? Jerry said he was gonna do that to you. Jerry said
Stop
the
it.
next time
Stop it, Goku.
next
Stop
time
trying
he
to twist
sees you,
people's nips
that
off.
is exactly what you said.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Seriously, man, you're weird. Twisting,
Come on, Goku.
twisting
Relax
people's
yourself,
nipples.
Relax,
Not-
man.
that's not cool.
I will replay this stream and school both of you and shit talking.
Well, who cares, man? This will probably be the only time I see it.
Mister, I'm getting lit off of 30% alcohol bottles.
Oh, wait, who, me?
Yes, you.
What the fuck? This bitch is 45. That brandy is 45. That rum is like, okay, that rum chata is like 20, whatever.
Yeah, but the Everclear we used to drink was 95%.
Which is why this is nothing.
We're gonna go back to Sonic. Panels. Yeah, we're gonna have more panels with Jerry in them.
More panels. Yeah, panels with Jerry. That'd be an interesting. Like
the people want Jerry.
Gee, Jerry, why don't you just hold drunken conversations with Jerry Tanjiro?
I am for sure down. I will sit there drinking while they ask me questions.
Jerry.
Yeah. Each question each question asked and answered gives you one shot of liquor.
Yes, and I will let them pick the liquor. I'll have like 10 bottles. See how drunk I get.
What if somebody provides their own liquor?
I don't trust that. I trust my own liquor.
You trust
Smart,
my liquor?
very smart.
What if I provide the liquor?
I highly don't trust yours, but I know you won't poison me, so fuck it.
Well, no, I'm not gonna. Why? Sure? Okay, first off, I hate that shit. I totally hate that shit. I was just sharing my drink with somebody, and they're like, "Huh? Oh, it's not roofied, is it?" I'm like, "Bitch."
See, I'm good with sharing a drink you made, but a drink out of your bottle from a random dude, if I don't know you, I'm probably not going to drink out of your random bottle.
Right, no, but I'm not going to roofie. Like I was saying earlier, I'm not going to...
What's this?
I'm not gonna
There's something in my...
Because, you know, that shit's
what the hell is
expensive. If anybody here is getting messed up, it's going to be me.
¿Qué?
Unfortunately, I can't use my camera because I was using it for... The way it works is when the live stream starts and I use the camera for one thing.
Yeah, Asian, put your camera on.
Nope. And if you don't like it, all of y'all.
Asian likes to talk a lot of shit.
Black Asian or black Asian?
Blackie-san.
Black Asian?
Blackie-san.
Oh, who's that? Is that Rock?
No, it's not Rock.
That's Mr. Black Man.
Yeah, no.
Or
Rock is so the story between the story behind Rock's nickname is one day we were walking around the store and I'm like, "Oh, excuse me, Mr. Black Man," and he's like, "That's Mr. Black Man to you." So the nickname just stuck.
It just clicks.
Asian versus drunk. The commentators are trying to instigate Jerry versus Asian Alex, who would win.
I got no beef with Jerry. So
we will start.
Yeah, I got no beef with Jerry. Oh.
Hey, it's Blackie-san.
What is going on in this thread?
Jerry's drinking and getting plastered.
I saw you alive and I was like, oh yeah, this I gotta see. Pull it up.
You almost photobombed here.
Oh no! I just invited Blackie-san to be on the thing, and Jerry's gone too. Where'd they go? Jerry went to go get more alcohol.
That's probably what they did. They probably went to go get more alcohol.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. We're gonna talk about the shit that happens at cons because my normal co-hosts, they were supposed to be here. They all had plans, or they were busy. They were doing other stuff, and they were being adults. You know, because being an adult is the responsible thing to do. There you are.
I had to find this mess. I couldn't do this mess. So what's going on, fellas?
What are you doing?
How you doing?
What are you doing? What are you wearing? Was that a shirt?
No.
What are you trying to wear, a turban or something? What are you like?
Yes, I've embraced my full Muslim style.
What the? Well, the guy that was on here getting drunk walked away. Okay, hey, you need to use a microphone or a headset or something because there's going to be an echo. Because your microphone will pick up the sound. Oh my god, another black guy. The commenters got excited. Oh my god, another black guy. You got tired of all the Mexicans on the stream? Why is this stream just only Mexicans?
Not even Mexican.
You're not?
Nah, from El Salvador.
Fine. Latino,
Spanish,
Hispanics,
yeah,
whatever.
there you go.
Whatever. Blackie Con?
Alright.
But still, no girls were the Dames, Goku. Jerry's back.
Jerry's back.
Jerry.
So what's going on?
We're watching Jerry drink.
Why aren't you drinking with him?
Because I'm almost 100 days sober.
You keeping it that way?
For the most part.
For the most part. And then Renfest happens, 2021.
No, I'm not going to. We've already decided as a group, for those of you that don't know, Geeks as a group has already decided that Renfest is not happening for us this year.
I don't think Renfest is happening for anyone this year. If it keeps going the way it's going.
Yeah, no,
I pretty much just sworn off traveling and just cons in general for this year. It's pretty much done.
Okay, we don't know. Jerry, if you're talking, we don't know if you are because we can't hear anything. Jerry's mic is mute or something. Anyways, yeah, no, we're not going to the Renaissance. We're pretty much accepting the fact that we're probably not going to go. We're not going to go to anything this year because it's just a giant club.
Oh, there we go. You can hear me now.
Yes, drink,
There it
Jerry.
goes.
Drink.
What? But I'm.
Drink for me, Jerry. I'm celebrating almost 100 days. And somebody's celebrating 104 days. Blackie said you don't even drink at all, huh? At all? Like,
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Yeah. Cat, I'm super late. So, Cat, all you missed was Jerry getting lit because all he's been doing throughout the podcast.
Getting litty.
All right, Jerry, they want you to take another swig.
Fuck me.
So I saw you've been playing fighters. How are you in that? You been practicing or what?
I'm hopefully getting better, but there's still a shit ton of people that are better than me. So I'm getting better. I'm getting better. If we were to count tiers, so I bought the computer.
Wait, somebody said I was turning you on by drinking, bro.
No, you were turning on me. I don't know what.
No, I'm turning you on.
Don't listen to the commenters and drink.
Oh shit, a girl has appeared. He's right.
No, it says Jerry is turning on.
Wait, online guys be like, oh shit, a girl? Hey, do you have a boyfriend? Does he play video games too?
Does she watch anime? Should she watch Dragon Ball Z and One Piece? Those are my favorites.
Yeah,
a girl who plays Minecraft? Impossible.
Nani?
Somebody's fan on is like really loud.
Wait, hey Goku, on my screen, who's on my other side?
Asian.
Put me next to someone else.
I can't move it. I don't have control over that.
I'm actually below Jerry, so I gotta look down. So I'm like,
yeah, he's like at the bottom, and I'm like,
wait, who's under me?
To the left
Who's
of
under
you.
me?
Asian,
Who's under me?
Carlos.
Wait, is Blackie is under me?
No, I'm on top of you.
Asian, is your
No,
fan
in the live stream, who's under me?
Blackie sounds underneath you.
Okay, hey Blackie's on. Do something for me. Do something for me. Just look up, and when I go impossible, and look up and be like, try to just dodge left when I say impossible, because I'm gonna put my hand down like I'm trying to grab your head. You're a girl and you play Minecraft? Impossible.
Oh, hey, it actually worked. Except y'all messed it up.
No, he didn't do anything. Did he do it? Did he do it?
No, but your hand wasn't even in the camera. Anyway, Jerry, go have another drink.
Why are you making him drink?
That's been the whole.
Anyway, have another drink.
Oh, we'll do this on TikTok later. I have the thing saved.
Okay, hey, so Mr. Piccolo, Rock, are gonna do the Ghana dancers.
Carlos' room looks like the fucking game room. It looks like a goddamn fucking palace.
Sí, pero el problema es que yo necesito la otra.
No tengo pintura. No puedo comprar la Walmart.
Hey, that's some Spanish
The
speaking
people
over
have
there.
started. The people have started hashtag. The people have started hashtag.
Which is
hashtag get Jerry drunk tonight.
Oh God, no!
hashtag
Not like this.
Not like this.
Rock
Carlos, what have you been up to, man?
That,
Hey, look, it's Rock. Rock's here.
good luck getting your word in, by the way, Blackie-san, because Jerry talks every 5 minutes.
It's all good. You mean every step.
Rock, get in the stream. What are you doing, faggot?
He's like, I don't want to put my camera on.
What did you just say, Jerry?
Oh, I'm in fucker. Yeah, fucker. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, you can't say the F. You can't be dropping those type of F bombs. That's inappropriate.
He's right.
It's offensive.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean the F word. I am
gonna get him demonetized. Get him canceled.
Yeah,
I am almost.
Get me in trouble, dude.
I mean, yeah. My bad. I got you.
Hashtag Jerry is overparted.
Yeah, hashtag Jerry's drunk.
Rock,
That's
join. Rock, you loser.
Jerry, you're cut off.
Wait, what? How can you cut me off? I'm in front of my liquor.
Jerry, you're cut off.
You're grounded. Carlos, you got a bit of a freaking beard going on over there.
Yeah, this is what the quarantine does to you. Every time
dude.
I gotta like clean it.
I didn't want to be seen either. That's why I had to put the turban on. I was like, yeah, you won't see me.
No, dude, it sucks because I haven't shaved or my hair is getting way too long and it's unkempt.
Yeah.
I shaved like 3 days ago because it was bad. It was looking like a full-on neck beard,
I got it like a clean shave, but now there's no point of going out anywhere, so I just kept this going.
That's no point. I mean, I'm still trying to keep myself visually represented just for me.
That's true.
Having a scruff and the razor bumps and just...
Hey, Kat said she plays video games. You're a girl and you play video games? Impossible.
Oh, it's possible, right? Trust me.
Oh yeah. I don't know why it's 2020 and people still think that's.
No, that's just the meme. That's the meme around.
Actually, I got a bit of history on that, if I can interject.
All right,
the reason why
you can't. Let me finish. Yeah, that's the meme going on TikTok though. That some dude posted that. I don't do TikTok. Oh no, you don't have to. It's just the meme. Like, it's not that I'm thinking girls don't play video games. It's just what the meme is.
Right.
Okay, now that Jerry got his 2 cents out, go ahead, Asian. Sorry.
The reason why games are, like, even though it's a meme, but this has been an ongoing thing. Like, girls are usually not considered to be gamers because in the early days when games were first introduced as more of a play toy, like when the Nintendo Entertainment System first got onto the market, they marketed a lot of the stuff to boys. That's why when you see commercials, when you see most people, like all boys, they have video game consoles, while girls, all the stuff was
they got like Barbie dolls,
all dolls and like horses, all in a matter because boys prefer more chaotic stuff like playing battle, playing war, like getting down and dirty, while girls preferred more like clean stuff and want things more orderly. And nowadays, games are appealing to both boys and girls, of course, depending on their taste. But of course, the stigma, that whole stereotype of video games being only targeted to boys, still falls on today because, as I said in the beginning, boys were the main target for all video games.
Yeah, but this was in the early, the 70s and 80s. I know arcade seats. My dad even told me before he passed away, he would go to the arcade a lot. And he'd tell me that him and my uncles, they would tell me stories that they would kick girls out of the arcade back in the late 70s and early 80s because they weren't allowed. Like if a girl tried to play Dig Dug or Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man's over there. And I wouldn't even have thought in my dad's eye. I didn't exist yet. And even in the 90s, in the late 90s, in the early 2000s, I used to go to the arcade.
Hey, I don't see Bessie.
It was the same thing.
It's still the stigma of girls not. Boys denying girls to play video games because it was mostly seen as an activity or an event or a playtime or pastime
Oh,
for boys.
yeah. I'm more than familiar with the story. I understand. I just
Whoa,
don't understand why
yo,
it's
something
still
weird's going
a
on with
thing.
the YouTube. It's like a whole white screen.
Jerry's drunk. Ignore him.
You check your stream.
I haven't
Unlike,
checked it on
Carlos, you look so sleepy.
let's see. Let's see.
I think it's back to normal now.
But actually, the funny thing is that during the early days of video games being created, a lot of the people behind the creation of most of the most famous video games, like for
We're
instance
women.
Centipede, yeah, were women. They were. It wasn't just men, but also women behind some of the biggest names. One I believe was Centipede, and like that's
Centipede
like
and Millipede were those two for sure.
yeah, yeah. And of course, when they had Pac-Man, then they had Mrs. Pac-Man, which made far more money, I believe, than Pac-Man, because
I think a woman didn't she program Pong too? Didn't a woman break the code for Pong back in like the late 70s?
yeah. I believe I heard that too, because I saw a documentary on early programmers, and there was a woman who was behind the Pong program. So yeah,
She just got inducted into the Guinness Book of World Records, I think in 2018 or 2019. Like it took her almost like fucking 40 years to get recognition, but people now know. She's also in the Guinness Book of World Records, as you said, and it was pretty cool. She was on the Video Game Awards. I've seen her go up there, and people were crying, and it was trending on Twitter and like Facebook and Instagram. It was an achievement. I hate it took so long. The lady's old now. She has great grandchildren, but I guess better late than never. She can put that in her life.
Damn, she that old? Sweet Lord.
She's old. The lady's old. She's ancient, dude. The lady's old. She's
great. Sat down at the table with Jesus himself.
And look at it this way, like looking on live streams and walkthroughs and playthroughs on YouTube and Twitch. Who's getting the more views? The guys playing the games or the girls playing the games?
So in the mid to like from like 2007 to like 2010, 2011, I'd say that it was a man-dominated role because broadcasting video games took off, and Twitch wasn't Twitch yet. It was called Justin's TV, and it wasn't just. It was. You remember Justin's TV era?
Yeah.
And they got rid of it because of piracy, and it was mostly a man-dominated thing as well. Then women, then they started. It was illegal movies, anime. Like you can go in there and look up Dragon Ball. Like he was like, I don't want to watch Z. You go into Justice TV and just type in Dragon Ball, and it'll be a list of people streaming every episode and every arc from Dragon Ball up to GT and various things. So like say like The Matrix. I want to watch The Matrix, and I don't got the Blu-ray.
What's with all that heavy breathing? Who's heavy breathing?
I think that's Jerry.
Jerry pass out? Jerry died? Yeah.
No, I
think I said something.
I think the alcohol's rushing to his head now.
Is he okay?
Maybe
Shut up.
All right, we just heard your heavy breathing, man, and the camera's facing up, so we feared
something.
We fear. We're concerned.
If you're gonna start fondling yourself, at least mute the mic, please.
Yeah.
Don't pull a DSP and like start like playing with yourself on stream. Well, like all your viewers can see it.
What?
Yeah, that was the thing. It was the thing. He started just jerking himself off on stream, and
that's weird.
The cancel culture got him too. It was bad, and he lost a lot of videos. They demonetized on YouTube. Like it was bad. It was a whole thing. It was I thought that thing was off. Oh shit.
Yeah, it happened to several. Like one famous one was a girl. She thought her streaming, her live stream was off, and she decided to masturbate in her gamer chair
on Twitch. Yeah, she masturbated in the gamer chat with a dildo, and the chat was going crazy. I was actually in the stream for that. I seen it.
Oh my god!
And I was like, "There's no way! There's no way!" And I went in the stream because I didn't even watch the chick, but I saw it popped up. There was a gay chick. It was on Instagram, and then people were like sharing it, and I was like, "There's no way that this lady is actually doing this." And I actually went to the stream.
I mean, hey, that's one way to go viral.
I mean, she went viral in the wrong ways, though. Like, the women
of course, I mean, yeah, of course.
The men loved her. The men was like, oh, she's hot, she's hot. The women were like, she's disgusting, and that's a step
I mean,
back.
So did Kim Kardashian.
I bunch
of other people that just sexualize themselves to go viral. Like,
almost a majority of the Twitch... majority of the Twitch thoughts, I guess, or the Twitch women, whatever you want to call it.
That's how it goes.
The ones with the cleavage and the short dresses, and they wear schoolgirl outfits and the anime shirts.
Oh yeah, I'm just wearing this very small top. I do it because there's no AC in my house. No AC.
Because the reason why is because in the advertisement business, there are key rules, and one of the oldest things is that sex sells.
Sex sells.
Simple. You want to sell product, put a woman in a bikini on it in there.
Yeah, okay, we're not gonna discuss this subject unless we have like.
But why? We're all getting really into it.
Donkey Kong. No, somebody said Donkey King.
Donkey King. What the hell?
Remember, like the
that was a famous Jeopardy answer. Like,
Donkey King.
Who was celebrating a number anniversary? They had Legend of Zelda, Super Mario, Donkey Kong, Sonic the Hedgehog, and they also came up with who's Donkey Kong and who's Sonic.
Okay, first off, Rock.
The Sonic was the best one.
Rock keeps saying the Twitch thoughts. First off, Rock, you're a con thought. Every time we go to a con, you're always getting half naked and running around.
Rock, you are a con thought.
This is true. They got you there.
Yeah.
I'm a good boy, though.
Who is Sonic for 500?
True facts. Sonic is like... Oh, wait, no, that's Rock. Yeah, I mean, at least he agrees.
No, I was just messing with Mr. Piccolo. Sonic, gotta go fast.
Go face.
Remember that one con? It was OniCon, and we told everyone that Uzi was El Chapo. And like,
why do you keep bringing that up? Let it die.
Because it's hilarious. Because it pisses him off.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off.
All right, that's fine.
About to dip. All right, Cherry man.
Y'all be safe. Y'all be easy.
See you later.
You take care of yourself, man.
Don't get hit by the white plague, as you call it, or whatever.
The white
corona. The white claw. There is no law.
The crown.
No, it's because we can't say because of the YouTube policy, because the way it works, you can't say the name of the actual virus. You have to say because you'll be penalized for it. So we say White Claw to substitute.
Peace.
Jerry's got to go pass out. He's been drinking too much.
There is no law but the claw.
There is no law but the claw.
Why? White Claw's like mostly seltzer water.
Mm-hmm.
If you get drunk off seltzer water, then there's no way you can handle harder liquor.
Yeah, that's why they drink White Claw.
It's for all the Kyles out there.
Yeah, it's for all the Karens as well. It's the basic person's drink.
I love the whole Karen thing that's started.
Oh, dude, Twitter hates it. Twitter and Instagram absolutely despises it.
They're not people.
They're just Tumblr 2.0. They're just new Tumblr.
At least Tumblr had the decency of putting porn on there.
Now they're trying to cancel culture him. I'm like, stupid as fuck.
Yeah, what, you talking about the Joji thing?
Yeah,
Filthy Frank? Why are they trying to cancel him now? Like, is it for the incel stuff he did back in the early 2010s?
No, it's probably because they just found out now that, he used to be Filthy Frank, and they saw his videos. I'm like, dude, everybody should know who the fuck he was before.
Yeah, but this dude's been retired for, 5-6 years? He's been over the Filthy Frank era since, 2009. Like, I'm like, where have y'all been the last decade and a half? Like,
it's like a slowpoke, it's like that slowpoke memes where
I have to transition it.
They all everything they see everything and then years later oh wait a minute, that was offensive.
Yeah, that was offensive, and it's like, okay, yeah, that was the point. That was comedy. Comedy changes throughout the years. Just like a bunch of jokes that were made in the 30s, 40s, and 50s are considered racist and stereotypical nowadays, but back at the time that was comedy,
and not to mention a lot of comedy, it's also based on the way you not just what you say it, but how you say it, the pretext behind it. One famous that I still love and I watch his stuff is George Carlin. His stuff back in the day was still funny, but you know what, times change and now you see it oh my God, this stuff still applies today.
Yeah, it does. Same for Richard Pryor. It didn't really change, honestly. It just people did. Not so much the style, just more so the people did. They're less intolerant to things, and a lot of people don't like the truth. Especially this generation. For people who love to bark about being real, or I'm real, I'm a real nigga, the N-word, or I'm real this, or I love the truth, or I'm this, that, and the other. As soon as you say something that's the truth, they take great offense to it and they get super defensive. And it doesn't matter
Yeah.
what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Actually,
on that, but like the whole Karen thing's unjustifiable. They're trying to say that the Karen word, it's like,
racist.
It's racist.
Stereotypical.
It destroys women's rights and like everything women have been fighting for years. But when you look at the meme or you look at all the speeches that people have been saying, they'll say it like this. They'll say the word Karen is just as bad as the N word.
The N word, yeah. And
now think about that. Think about that. It's so bad that you can't even say it, but you can still say Karen. Therefore, it's not that bad.
If I had a dime for any time I've just went into a place and like I'd be like, hey, nice to meet you. What's your name? Daquan? Or they stereotype me with some black name, or okay, Jamal. My name's Michael. You know, shit like that. Oh, really, Michael? Huh? But that's such a, it's a white name. It's a Caucasian name.
They could associate that. I thought they were going to associate it with like Michael Jordan or some shit.
Yeah, but like Michael is considered like a very
universal name.
It's not really universal. It's more so lined with a Caucasian name.
Yeah, I mean, like Michael's been used since the old days. I mean,
it's been
Archangel Michael, it goes back to biblical times. I mean, it's been.
But no person of color was named Michael in biblical times. Like there was no African named Michael. There's no, so anytime I've had, like I said, if I had a nickel, that every time I've been called Jamal or Jamont or some stereotypical black name, which is the equivalent of Karen, but since I'm a male, it doesn't apply. I mean, it's just what it is. I don't take offense to it. I don't care. Somebody assumes that I have some stereotypical African or just some black name. It is what it is.
No, I can understand where you're coming from. I can understand where you're coming from because, like, I get that shit all the time, like, being Hispanic. I get the Jose.
Yeah, is your name Jose?
Paco or Pablo or...
Yeah, you Pablo?
Pancho Villa
or Maui.
No, that's Samoan. I'm not Samoan.
That's Samoan or Hawaiian.
I know, but it's fun. It's funny.
No, not really.
Because he's big.
Because it's an inside joke with our group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so people don't understand the contents of that joke. I mean, it just kind of goes.
Carlos, have you ever had that problem happen to you when somebody like calls your name or that you meet them for the first time and they just assume your name is some stereotypical as Mexican or Hispanic name? Or not so much?
No, well, kind of. It's more like someone keep calling me Chris or Corey. I'm like, it's Carlos, bro.
Chris and Corey.
Why would somebody call you Corey?
Corey.
I was like, why Corey?
I don't know. Maybe you look like a Corey, I guess. Whatever that means. Whatever the hell that means.
Yeah.
People are like, it's so bad too. Like if you're Hispanic or Latino, like because Hispanic and Latino aren't the same thing. Just to put that out there, they're not.
Mm-hmm.
So if people assume that you're Hispanic or Latino, they assume that because you're brown skinned or close to being brown skinned, that we're all from Mexico.
Y'all are all from Mexico. Everyone that speaks Spanish or can understand just a bit of Spanish is
so you speak Spanish? What part of Mexico are you from? I'm not like, what kind of Mexican are you? Are you like the Mexicans? Are you like the Puerto Rican Mexicans? I'm like, what? I've heard that before.
Oh my God, are you Puerto Rican? No, never even been to Puerto Rico. The fuck?
People will literally ask, like, what kind of Mexican are you? I'm like, the kind that speak English.
The kind that speak English that was born over here. Well, you should go back to your country. All right, well, I'm already here. Thank God I didn't leave.
It's so bad, too. Like, you got to be careful. You can't, if you're not, like, a certain shade of, like, skin color, you have to watch out with the cops because they will fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not so much in Houston, because I've never had that. Like, in Houston, it's not bad, but I feel like in smaller towns, where people stare at you like... People have stared at me like they've never seen a Mexican before.
Oh yeah, I've gotten it quite a bit too. Like when I like Utah, for example, when I was up in Utah and I was up there working construction and like it was nothing but like a crew of like white guys. And then like as soon as I walk on there, I got like my hard hat, my safety vest, my freaking badge, my steel toe boots, and they turn heads like they see a fine woman with like double D's, and I'm like, dude, I'm just a black guy trying to make $1 and trying to sustain himself. Like, oh well, we're not used to. The black guys working construction and shit. I'm just like, it's because they suck. It's because they suck at it. That's
Dude,
why.
like, but there's some stereotype for white people too. There are some stereotypes for white people.
According to a lot of people, there's only stereotypes for white people.
Yeah, like Ralph
cool.
from Ed and Eddie when he calls Kevin the
stale white bread.
Yeah, the stale in piece of white bread.
That joke went over my head as a kid. And then I did not understand what he meant when he called Kevin that, because Kevin was his best friend. And for him to call him that, and like I don't even know how they got past the censors in Cartoon Network back in like 2003, 2002.
It's because
you want to see how they get past the censors? Look at Animaniacs. They had a
Animaniacs
lot of stuff. I mean, like
they got away with a lot of stuff.
I mean, come on. The Prince sketch, like, look, I found Prince. No, fingerprints.
And she like looks at him. He's like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, come on. How did they not?
There was
catch
one
that
I actually laughed at. There was a scene. It was like a Thanksgiving episode. Like this pilgrim was telling him, "Give me the bird," and one of them's like, "We love to really, but the Fox censors won't allow it."
Yeah, At first, there was a Looney Tune cartoon that did said the exact same thing as you said, Carlos. Like it was a parody of Abbott and Costello. They were cats, and then and one of them said, "Give me the bird, give me the bird." And the other cat goes, "If the Hayes office would only let me, I'd give him the bird, all right."
The Hayes office. See, I don't even get that. That Hayes is an old term for like if cops are just messing with you, right?
I think so, but I think it was like the Hayes office was like the standards and practices. But
like the people that own the network.
Okay. And at first I didn't know what a bird meant, but then I realized flipping the bird, give him the finger, like, oh, that's giving the bird, all right.
Which is considered an old school thing now, because if you see a lot of people don't even do like middle finger, and then when you do, it's people our age in their late 20s, 30s, or people even older than us.
Don't do middle finger
it's not a thing that. Not really, no.
No, what do they do now?
People do. Even when you cut people up, they curse you out or.
Yeah, they just curse you out. They're probably
just curse you out.
Other stupid shit.
Yeah, no one does the weird, I can't do the arm gesture and all that crap.
Oh, the up yours?
Yeah, the up yours. Nobody does all that crap anymore.
Up yours.
Nobody does that no more.
Well, because in Japan that meant something else. In Japan that means something else. It doesn't mean up yours.
I think I think it was like that new Mario Kart game on Switch. One of the Inklings, they did the up yours, and it took like 3 weeks to someone tell them that, and they had to patch it out.
They had to patch it out when it came to Wii U, right?
Terry Bogard does it in the King of Fighters.
Yeah.
Oh,
Smash,
okay. He doesn't do it to Gas, but in King of Fighters he does it to Geese.
King of Fighters he does it, yeah.
He hates because he hates Geese killed his dad. It made him and his brother orphans. I would be doing it too.
Yeah. I mean, in that situation, I'd say that's a valid response to somebody who just killed your father and your orphan family.
Yeah, I mean, he did grow up in the 80s and 90s.
Mm-hmm.
My brush for your hair somewhere. Give me a second. Hold that thought.
Yeah, go ahead. No, but I mean, when it comes to, I still give people the middle finger. I don't know. Like, but I think the cussing at and yelling at them adds more emphasis.
I think it's because when you give them the finger, everybody knows that. But when you're cursing at somebody, the one who's usually the winner is the one who says it the fastest, says it the loudest, and says the most. So it's about volume, speed, and combination. Because in one episode, I referred to the Boondocks when Stink Meter comes back. When Tom was looking for a parking space, and that other guy took it, and Tom was complaining to him. He cursed him out so bad. He said he was gonna gonna get his gun on him. Because one, he got all the curse words out. He used a combination of it, and he was so loud that he made himself look big. He made him look like the bigger man, because he was in the right, all because he was loud and he said profanity.
Mm-hmm.
But then Stink Meaner's spirit possessed Tom, and then he was being the louder one, and he took it a step further because the other guy threatened to take his gun out. Meanwhile, Stink Meaner, he actually placed both of his feet on that guy's chest, showing that he's the bigger guy. With him lying on the floor scared, he made himself the bigger man by being crazier than the crazy. So the reason why a lot of people, I think, is that they curse a lot, and when they're instead of using the finger, they curse a lot, is because that's an easy way to get the upper hand in almost any situation, or any argument, or any confrontation. And
I mean, being louder.
The only way to beat that is through physical means.
But being louder doesn't necessarily mean you win an argument. You can get into the argument with, like, I guess, a family member over something stupid, and you're still wrong, no matter how loud or ignorant or how many curse words you use. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. Same will be it in a con. Like, if we're in a con, right, and we're just hanging out in the lobby, if I'm blocking the door and someone asks me 2 or 3 times to move, and I'm like, what the H is your problem? Or like, didn't you see I'm talking here? That's still it's still my way of being obnoxious and rude and being in the way, when I could simply just move to the left or the right and get the hell out of the way. It's simple. But how many times have you been to a con and you've seen some annoying fandom from some weebs or some people you don't really like or associate with, and they're just in the way and you're not in the mood? Did you get loud and belligerent and start an altercation, or did you just simply walk around them?
Yep.
It all goes back to the person. I mean,
it goes back to the psychological phenomenon known as fight or flight. Either you fight the obstacle, or you just fly past it, or you fly over it.
Yeah.
Just like you said,
how dare you use logic?
How dare you use logic? Nah, we don't use that here.
That's right.
We throw that out.
Well, you know what? I'm going to use logic because that's my specialty.
Not always.
Is your superpower?
Well, it's some form of logic. It's logic, and sometimes I don't use it because I'm too lazy to use it.
No, that's not why.
Speaking of which, well, back to the con discussion. If 2020 wouldn't have been canceled because of certain situations and pandemics we won't describe, what was everyone's plans? Like, what was everyone going to do? Like, was it going to do cosplays, any outfits? Were people going to travel?
We were getting ready for
a lot of cons I was ready for.
I think it would have.
Delta.
Yeah, Matsuri wasn't doing Matsuri this year at all.
Probably get ready for the Renaissance Fair.
Ren Fest would have been nice. Ren Fest would have been great.
Probably would have been ready for those cons that were going to happen in May. The Anime Expo again.
Anime Expo, yeah, RTX.
We were going to go to Dragon
RTX, yeah, that was.
I'm not even, like, if Dragon Con is still on, supposedly, they didn't cancel Dragon Con. It's still going. And I'm like, with 90,000 plus people were expected to show up this year.
Yeah, you know what? Here's my thing. I mean, before this whole pandemic thing, I was planning to go to Dragon Con this year. Like, me and Tai's Chow Cosplay. We were planning to go to Dragon, but, with all this stuff, I'm like, you know what? At least this year, I'm willing to accept I'm not going. I wouldn't go this year. If next year, oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to go to Colossal Con this year. I really want to go to Dragon Con because I had such a phenomenal 30th birthday at Dragon Con. I got to see Rock. I got to see Omar. I got to see a lot of old heads from the con community. I got to meet people from New York, from Chicago, from Detroit, from Washington, people from all over the world. I got to meet and they tell me their con horror stories over there, and people from the UK were there too, and they were telling me the difference. It was interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Somebody just said something real quick. I want to address it. Somebody just said, I know that Anime Austin just got canceled an hour before this podcast.
Really? Wow.
Well, that's not a shocker. That's not surprising in the least.
And yet, Anime Matsuri is still going on.
They need money. Needs their moolah.
If they were to plan and be more organized, they probably wouldn't need a whole lot more money.
No, because they have that looming controversy from past years hanging over their head. The only way
they do.
Matsuria will ever, if they were to ever make a comeback, was for them not to either get rid of the con heads or for them not to have done the crap that they did back in the 2010s. That's the only way they would be able to freaking bounce back from that. If
Basically redeem
Matsuria,
themselves in a way.
yeah, they will never be able to redeem themselves. They can bring back Jesus Christ and give food and money to all the homeless, and people would still hate them and boycott their con every year. Doesn't matter. It's the damage is done. It's too late. And I used to love Matsuri.
I agree. Matsuri is dead in the water. As far as the Texas Renaissance Festival, someone said that the Texas Renaissance is still going on, and they said they're still going if it's open. Our group, if Renaissance still happens, we're not gonna go. We are not going.
Kind of iffy.
I'm not going to the fair because I already don't like the fair to the Renaissance as much as everybody else. I really don't go in there. I go in there like 3 times, maybe twice.
Why don't you like it? Why? But like, do you not like the people? You don't like how loud it is?
It's because the reason why I said I don't like it that much. It's not that I don't like it. I just don't like it as much. And the reason why I don't like it as much is because it's just a glorified mall. You just walk around and buy shit and then get drunk.
Yeah, I mean, you don't gotta buy stuff. You can just window shop.
You can just look around, just get an idea.
Yeah, but I don't even like to do that at cons. I don't want to do that at fair.
Yeah, when's the last time you stepped in a dealer's room at a con? It's been forever. Ooh, wow, anime sword and a half-naked girl on a fucking poster.
No, I go into every dealer's room for every con we go to see what they have, and occasionally I will buy something if it's reasonable.
Right.
I more so go to buy memorabilia to see what my friends were like when as a token back home. But for me, I've been over the freaking dealer's room. I don't even know how long now. Dragon Con's dealer's room was a different story. Like, all that One Piece and Monster Hunter merch.
So there's a Goku figurine that I have. It's in the back here somewhere. I don't want to grab it. Anyways,
okay.
It's getting like it's the one that came out when Battle of Gods was in the theaters.
Okay, so it's like 2014, 2013?
It's like 2012, 2013. And it's really rare now, so to buy it on eBay or Amazon, it's like $50, $60. So my friend sold it to me for like, I think 25 or 30.
Okay.
He sold it to me for a lot less than it would cost on eBay or Amazon. Because you can find one cheaper on eBay, but they're bootlegs.
Right, you're most likely going to find bootlegs on eBay.
Yeah,
they look terrible. They look terrible as is.
Don't they always? I've never seen a bootleg look nice, but I'll be right back.
No, there are some bootlegs that look really good. Like the bootleg Funko Pops, there's a Chinese company that will make bootleg Funko Pops. And they are really, we bought some just to see what they look like, and they are really well done. The barcodes, the imprinted barcode, the stickers, everything matches. They, down to the littlest detail, they got it. It looks authentic. And when you scan it, the barcode, it scans as authentic as well. So they went out of their way.
Would you consider that like your biggest? What's like your most like big thing you ever bought at a con? Like your favorite thing you ever bought at a con?
Shit. What is the coolest thing I've ever bought at a con?
Yeah.
That's a really tough question because I don't. Oh, I know. I have it right here. Hold on. Let me grab it real quick.
All right, no worries.
The coolest thing I bought at a convention is so far 2 lightsabers.
So there's these people. There's like a lot of them. There's these people that buy used Xbox One controllers, and then take them apart. They fix them. They fix everything that's wrong with it, and the plates to it. They hydro print on the plate. So I have one right here.
Oh, that's badass.
So these aren't decals. It's hydro printed. So it's really well done. This is like really high quality printing.
That looks really cool.
So let me see if I can.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
So I have returned.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna show
I was
everybody
just
on the
asking.
stream, real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just show it to the stream. That looks really
Oh,
cool.
that is
That
cool.
looks badass. It's because I
That's
asked
actually
him,
really nice.
what's like the best thing you ever bought at a con?
Was that?
I was asking everybody, like, what was the best thing you ever bought at a con? Like something significant.
Yeah, that is that. Even it could be for someone else too. It don't even necessarily
just be-
have
Well,
necessarily have to
it's
be
the
for
thing is,
yourself.
like, I hardly buy anything at cons as it is.
I used to love going to the dealer's room to look at stuff, but ever since they kind of limit selling of airsoft guns, like I don't really go too often because
They have to.
They have to,
These
because
people
people
just
are
don't.
dumb.
They don't know how to act. People don't know how to act anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like I understand that, but doesn't mean it still doesn't suck. But one of the best things I bought, and like it's probably the most expensive thing I've ever bought at a convention, was for about, I want to say, $150. I bought a metal airsoft gun, a Tokyo Mirai replica of Barry Burton's Resident Evil Samurai Edge with a compensator and a weighted magazine on a custom-made Smith & Wesson Model 40 pistol. I still have it in its box, and every now and then I just
it's actually pretty
look.
cool.
Yep, it's got the stars team engraving still on it, and it's still got the Stars emblem on the handle grip. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I only wish I could buy the others, but they're so expensive as well.
Yeah. What about you, Carlos? What's the most significant thing that you bought?
Well, I got two of them. One significant, one someone bought for me. I guess my favorite thing I ever bought. Oh man, hold on, let me show you. It's a couple of these Figmas actually. Like some of these cons actually had some.
So you got some. God, a bunch of Figma. See, that's one thing I could never get into. Figurines, I just couldn't get into. As having a daughter, I love the concept of it. It's just having like a 6-year-old dude. That ain't happening. She'd break them. I'd have to break her ass.
These two are my favorite. Actually, it turns out they're really pricey. They go for like $200, $300 on eBay.
Each or altogether?
Like $40 each.
Wait, both of them or all
both
together?
Ryoko. Yeah.
Together or like separately?
Separately, $40 each.
No, I mean like how much their value right now.
I think like 150, 200 each. I think because they stopped
somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's about around there.
What is okay? So what is the most valuable item in your collection?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Let me see. I got something here. I'm trying to remember what it was.
He's like, that's a toughie. That was a hard one.
Yeah, it is a toughie. Actually,
that's a hard one.
Here's one of them, actually. This is an old Sonic figure from 2002.
It looks so dirt. That's Adventure Sonic, too.
Yeah, it's actually rare as hell. It's from a company.
You know why? You know why it's so expensive? Because look at the ugly-ass fucking 2001-ass shoes he has on.
It looks similar
to
one that I have, but it's not the same.
Nah, it's not the same. That's a Toy Island Sonic. This is the Joyride Studios for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I even have the RAM. Someone gifted that to me last year.
This Sonic I found at a thrift store.
No, but it's actually really nice. It's a nice Sonic figurine. This is one of them that's one of my favorites. And,
how much is it worth?
I don't know. Like in box is like $200, $300.
Woof.
And a friend of mine just gifted it to me. He gave me this, and it came with the ramp, so it was like essentially complete and buy.
What about you, Blackstone? What's your?
See, that's the thing. I don't really collect figurines or anything like that.
No, it doesn't have to be a figure.
So when I
usually give me anything in general.
Yeah, just be anything.
So, funny story about that. 2010. I think it was my first convention, and I wanted to cosplay. My first one was in 09, but 2010, and the most expensive thing that I bought at a con that I no longer have anymore. Got rid of me and an ex departed, and she kind of destroyed some of my stuff.
Yeah,
but that's a story for another time. Long story short, it was $110. It was actually $100 flat. It was a Japanese katana. It was a metal katana. It was sharpened. It wasn't. This is when I guess cons still had them sharp. It wasn't just the metal. It wasn't just the rubber ones. It wasn't wooden. And also, I bought a Matrix jacket, like a Matrix trench coat from a con, because I didn't really have an anime. I didn't have an anime outfit, and I'm like, well, and that was when I was in a mindset. I'm black. I can't do any anime characters or comic book characters unless they're black. I won't be able to pull it off. but I will be able to pull off a Matrix character. All I need is some black shades, a trench coat, some black boots. Bam.
Morpheus?
It worked. I just slicked my hair back. I look like fucking what's that black guy that looks like a preacher? It's like, if you don't all regret, if you don't all repent, you go into hell. Jesus is the light. That's fucking old guy. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I don't know his name. I can't. But you know who I'm talking about. I know.
Somebody said that they had a Rock Howard resin statue that they sold for $400, and some guy on eBay selling it for $4,000.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but just because somebody's selling it,
nobody gonna buy it.
Yeah, just because the problem with having an item and what it's worth is doesn't mean that's what you're gonna sell it for.
Right. Yeah. Like they had some of the Funko Pops too. That's a lot of people just sell them like based on the price, the Pop Price Guide and all that shit.
Yeah, Pop Price Guide goes based on what they're selling, because Pop Price Guide has this algorithm where they have all these different sites, sources, and all these different. So they go based on the highest and the lowest, and they come out with the average number.
This Funko is supposed to be like what, $95 according to that page or some shit. Last time I checked.
Yeah, unfortunately, people like me have been screwing over the Funko market.
Yeah, I kind of I don't know. I only collect the ones I like.
No, because I started buying bootlegs, the really good bootleg, and I was putting them into circulation.
Where are those? What are those ones that kind of came out like fucking pots, but they were more detailed. They looked better. I forgot what they were. Started with an N, I do believe. Yeah.
Nendroids.
What about you?
Yeah, I actually got a couple of those too.
What is your most valuable collectible? I think
he already told us.
Asian?
He told us.
No.
Yeah.
Something he bought at a con. We're talking about in general.
Oh.
In general? Oh, man. Who wants to go first? I guess I will.
No. That's what we were just talking about right now. In general, like.
Yeah.
No, not at a con, but what is your most expensive valuable? Like, out of all your valuables, which one is worth the most?
My car?
My car.
Yeah, my car.
Your car, yeah.
It's
like cars? Like, what the fuck?
No, I
mean,
it's pretty much a car. Collectibles.
I don't really collect a lot of stuff. I just
let me grab mine. I have one here. Let me grab it.
You and Carlos are more so the collectors than we are.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not really big into collecting.
Yeah, like as far as the stuff, I just like you. I don't really buy stuff from conventions anymore because this is nothing that really catches my eye.
Yeah, some people have like the same stuff over and over again. It's like
it's the same stuff I've been looking at for the last 8 to 10 years.
What was he saying? He doesn't really buy what?
I don't really buy stuff at the cons or the dealers' rooms that much anymore.
It doesn't have to be from a con though. It can be from eBay, Amazon, whatever.
He's talking about in general, like a laptop or anime.
Just like a collectible. A collectible.
How long? I'll be right back. I didn't remember. I just found out what it was.
I think probably the most expensive thing is going to be my Barry Burton Samurai Edge replica. That's probably the most expensive thing.
The item that I have. Let me see how much they're selling it for on eBay real quick before, because last time I checked it was going for a lot.
Okay, I returned. This bad boy, that motherfucker right here goes for like $100 on like eBay, like 85. It switches in between like 80 to like 100 on like Amazon and eBay. This thing is huge. It's like the Bible don't got shit on that thing. I can knock somebody out. If I was to run up on you with this thing and knock you out, it'd hurt. It would hurt a lot. Like, it's huge because One Piece is huge. I know everybody knows I like One Piece a lot.
Right,
it's like, so like when I got this thing, it details everything from, I think it's like a encyclopedia. No, that's 2003. Let me see. Yeah, from 1997 all the way to 2003. And like, so I didn't start in 97. I didn't get on the One Piece train until way later, and I used to hate the art and the animation. But this encyclopedia, man, and it goes for a lot of fucking money, and I know they have one for most animes and most different forms of media. I know there's one for Dragon Ball that goes for like $200, and it's bigger than this One Piece one. It details all the way from Dragon Ball all the way to the end of Z. Like now, imagine if they would have put Super in that motherfucker. There's one for Naruto, and it details every ninja, every jutsu used in the series, everyone's power level, everyone's age, and it's huge. You can break a table with it. It's like 2-3 Bibles mixed into one. But yeah. And those things go for quite a bit of money, and they're rare to find. I'm sure you can find them on eBay and Amazon, but it's just like not many people sell them and people collect them. Also, this too, an original copy of Xenoblade, the OG Xenoblade, not the remake.
Yeah, those things are like $60 to $90.
Yeah, they go for quite a bit.
Here's mine.
How big is that one?
This it's a the Rock the Dragon set. It's pretty big. It's not big. It's probably like slightly smaller than a PS4, but it's like a booklet. It's a booklet that.
Yeah, you know, and it just does it start from like Z to the end of Z, or?
No, this is the Rock. This is released by Funimation. This is called the Rock the Dragon box set. So right here it has the DVDs for Dragon Ball Z. These are the Ocean Dub.
Ooh, the Ocean Dub.
So this is a booklet. It's a DVD set. That's the Ocean Dub Dragon Ball Z, released by Funimation. It's called Rock the Dragon. I just looked it up on eBay. The cheapest one is $350, and the most expensive one is $730.
Jesus Christ! Would you ever sell it?
Fuck no.
Fuck no. If I was to get an updated one, and this is just, and if I was to get an updated one of this One Piece one, from this isn't even like halfway up. It goes to like from episode 1 to like episode like 300, and we're in like the 900. So if I was to get one between 97 to 2020, that thing would be up here, man. That should be like the Leaning Tower of Pizza for weeds.
Well, they probably release it in volumes.
Yeah, I hope they do, because I want to get the rest of them. I want to get the remaining of them, and I don't even. This thing is covered in dust. I don't even take it out or turn the pages because I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to put no water on it.
Somebody commented, "What kind of things would you like to buy at cons if they had them?"
Real blades, shurikens, I guess kunais that aren't plastic, guns like Asian was talking about. I would like a revolver or a pistol of some sort. It can be an airsoft gun, but I would like it to actually shoot. But I can just go to get a gun and go get my gun license for that.
Probably like just that's tough actually. It's like actual like merch that's like never before seen, like imported stuff. You know, like for example, some shirts I've seen. I go to these cons. Sometimes they have these shirts that look so bootleg, and I'm like, man, I would buy this shit. You know.
And then you see like the little 15-year-olds and 18-year-olds walking around with the same shirt. You just call it bootleg and like stupid looking because like they don't have enough quality.
The problem with those shirts is that after you wash them once, they are already like fading and falling.
Ruined.
They have this. There's this like one booth in the dealer. Sometimes they would have like a mashup of like two like franchises. There's one where it was like Stewie and Goku combined, and I'm like,
why?
I don't know. I just looked at that. I was like, that looks so bootleg. Why are you selling like fan art like that, man?
Yeah,
people put their fan art on shirts, and I'm gonna do the same. But like when you go online to find like a vendor to make it for you, there are cheaper ones and there are more expensive ones, and like the more expensive ones last longer, but it's like $20 a shirt just to get it made.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you'd want to sell it for 25 to 30 so you can make some sort of profit. Otherwise, you're not getting squat. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I love fan art shirts because I love artists, not safe for work artists, kind of shirts, like, people that make artists, like all types of artists. It can be just nature, it can be the stars and the moon, it can be the ocean, it can be a pair of breasts. I like art. I adore art. I've always envied artists because I could never draw. Like I've never been able. I can't even draw a stick figure. Like I can't. My writing looks awful. My 6-year-old has better handwriting than I do. She's freaking 6. I'm 30. But I just practiced. I got so many art books and so many handwriting and cursive books. I can still write in cursive, but it just wasn't my thing. So when I
Understandable.
see people that can, I admire them, and I'm like, that shit is awesome. I love it. It's admirable. No matter the age, they can be 8 years old, they can be 80 years old. If they practice and they sit there and they draw, even digital, because digital artists get a lot of flack. They're like, oh, they're not real artists. They don't take, you got a computer to do it. It's like, no, dude, that shit takes time. It takes dedication. It takes
It
skill.
does, yeah, absolutely.
It takes a lot. If not more so than a person with a pen and pencil, or
I do
or like
both.
just
I have
ink.
to draw it first. I have to draw it on pen and paper. I have to draw it on a piece of paper first, and then I turn it digital because I can't really draw because it's on my phone, so I can't draw on the phone. So what I do is I just convert it to digital with the phone because it'll scan the document it'll scan it, and then with the art program you can turn it digital. I'm gonna go ahead and I do digital art, so here's one of my drawings that I made recently. You see it there. I'm actually doing I'm selling a few prints of it.
To go back to one of the questions that one of the people that commented said, because I can't see the comments on this, but I would think I guess since a lot of the younger crowd goes to cons and they go to socialize and to break out and to find friends and to connect with different communities, I guess art stuff, drawing tablets, how to art, how to. I think they would be cool instead of like all this weed memorabilia and like fucking comic book memorabilia where it's like Batman and Superman and all this crap. I think they would be cool if they had like artist galleries instead of selling people's art. You taught people how to do it so they can learn too, like a history of it. Yeah, like a workshop so people can appreciate it. Not so much a panel. Just like somebody can pick up a pamphlet or like pick up a book and be like, so this is how you draw lines, this is how you draw the person's body, this is how you do eyes, and et cetera, et cetera. Things like that, or how to cook, or just how to change a tire, just little stuff like that. Little stuff like that. You wouldn't expect it at the con.
Somebody should make a how to change a tire panel. Because a lot of
they should. Hey, that'd be a panel idea.
There you go. I would go to that panel. I mean, I already know how, but it'd still be pretty informative.
Yeah,
I don't think nobody will show up.
I'll teach
Nobody under the age of like 25 is going to show up.
Yeah, I'll teach it. I know how to do it, and I know how to change brakes, a lot of car maintenance. So I'll volunteer for that.
See, that'd be cool. Just stuff that a lot of the younger crowd cannot do, that they feel like their parents or their uncles or that their teachers didn't teach them, that they can go get their anime, and they can get some life lessons along the way. That way they leave the con with some type of knowledge. They leave with something. They leave with more than they got. Instead of just going for Naruto figurines and One Piece straw hats and a Goku shirt.
Yeah, like right. Like for me, I would like to see more, not just artwork. I've seen a lot of artists in the artist alley. They would have not just like prints. They would also have like keychains. They would have like pins. And I was like, dude, that's so cool. I would love to see more of that. Ideally, just more different forms of art. Not just 2D.
Not just 2D, yeah. Not just like a waifu or like an anime girl like her in the back. It's not just that. There's more to it than that. It can be somebody's car. You could be detailing your life. I would like to see more people's stories too, whether it's fiction or it's based off reality. People's life stories, like them going on an adventure, them overcoming some obstacle in their life. Detailing that would be interesting as well, because every one of us that lives and breathes has a story to tell that does different things in life, no matter the age. You can be 13. It's like, oh, well, if he's 13, what the hell does he know? He ain't went through nothing. People grow up fast. Some people grow up quicker than the others. So it'd be interesting to see about that. It don't even got to be something negative. It can be something positive.
In the comments,
maybe that can inspire.
Somebody commented they are now working on keychains and 3D prints now, actually.
All right, cool.
And they
I would
want to
love to
make
see that. Also, I would love to see pins, like animal pins or something like that. Those kind of pins are dope. There was actually a question I saw. Actually, I'm actually looking at the laptop. Someone said, "What's like the coolest thing you ever saw at a con?"
Coolest thing I ever saw at a con?
That I ever saw at a convention. It was ApolloCon. Every year they had an entire room dedicated to feeding people.
Wow.
The con suite.
Not just they had snacks, but they actually fed you like an actual like meal.
That's dope.
That is dope.
They had staff members up there cooking, and they would make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And
that sounds delicious.
Everybody could eat.
That's wholesome.
That's a cool one. Yeah.
That's really nice.
One thing I did. One thing I did saw that was really cool. It was at, I think it was at Acon. I think it was like 2018 or 2017. there was this like Naruto cosplayer, and she was like with Sasuke, and it turns out they made their own ramen shop, and they were like providing like they actually like had ramen like to serve people, and I'm like, oh, that's so dope.
Oh, that is cool.
Dope.
That's
That
nice.
is cool.
That's really
That's a
cool.
nice thing.
Now, the funniest thing I've ever seen at a con was at Onicon. The year I was telling everybody that Uzi was El Chapo. There was a. This is back when the Tyrone thing was big. The whole Tyrone videos.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
remembers those? So somebody
Yeah.
cosplayed as Tyrone at Onicon. And he's just right there in the con floor. He just walks up. He's like, I'm Tyrone. And I'm going to fuck this nerd's wife. Long dick style.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was a Naruto cosplayer. And the Naruto cosplayer's like, what the hell? It looks like the Naruto cosplayer looked like a deer caught in the headlights. So here comes Sasuke. And Sasuke and Naruto were a couple. And Sasuke's like, well, it's like, that's me. I'm the wife. Because in real life, they were a gay couple. And then the Tyrone's face was just like, he was all like...
His jaw dropped. He's like, okay, I'm about to head out.
I'm about to... I didn't see him after that anymore.
I'm about to head out. I didn't see him no more after that.
There was one of... there was like a funny moment I saw. It was at Anime Expo last year. There was like two Dragon Ball cosplayers. One of them was Vegeta, and the other one was Yamcha. This Yamcha literally recreated the dead Yamcha pose.
I saw that.
He was actually on a crater. He made this crater. He was like telling me, man, this thing is a pain in the ass. It's being here every few minutes. And he's like dead. But the Vegeta is like posing on top of him. He was like posing like he was like the champion or something like that. But the Yamcha, to stimulate the Cybermen smoking on him, he like snuck a vape and he like spaced out, and it was like smoke coming out of his body, and people were like just like.
I saw that. It was trending. It was trending on like Twitter.
I saw that.
I saw that.
Oh yeah, I was there.
Yeah. You was there, man. I was like, as a Yamcha enthusiast, and like I was like, that is so cool. I commented on the dude. I follow him on like Instagram, and I followed him on Twitter. And when he tweeted it out, I was like, that is the coolest looking Yamcha cosplay I've ever seen. I told him
Yamcha is so good, man.
Yeah, it is really, really good. He actually looks like he came from the series. And he also said he carried around a picture of like Bulma, and it was tore up. Like he had a picture of like Bulma, and he had it in half.
Yeah,
he had it in his pocket on his Turtle Herman key. I'm like, that's cool as shit. That is really awesome.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up there. It's already 9:38. It's about to be 9:40.
Yeah, we're probably gonna go get up and start cooking.
No worries.
All right, guys, thanks for joining me. All my Sonic Keyblades always filling in. Whenever we need somebody very, very last minute, because everybody kind of canceled today.
No worries.
Thank you for being on here, towards the end, Black Song.
Yeah, pleasure's ours, man. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, so, thanks for having me on here. I appreciate it.
The actual crew will be back tomorrow, everybody. Tomorrow we're doing Anime Matsuri versus Delta H Con Part 2. It's part of our podcast series where we talk crap about Anime Matsuri and Delta and see if what they're doing is wrong, or are they just, is it business as usual for continuing to host their events during the current crisis that we're living in with White Claw? Is it right for them to keep going and host their events?
He who should not be named.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't like Matsuri after the crap they pulled on me.
No, not that. I'm talking about the epidemic.
The
White Claw. We call it White Claw. White Claw.
The White Claw, huh?
Oh, actually, Jerry suggested to call it the Crown.
Jerry's drunk. Jerry's probably passed out in his bedroom right now.
Probably.
Another.
Just an idea for one more panel just before we sign off. I actually had this idea a while back, but I didn't know how to put it in. Mm-hmm. But it was a panel to just vent out your stress.
A venting panel.
Yeah, that would help a lot because there's a lot of people that go to those things, both young.
That's a good one. I would be.
We have a whole audience, have a microphone, and then they don't have to say who they are because and not being anonymous, and then they just like vent out their problems.
Just call it the pipe bomb panel.
The pipe bomb panel. Yeah, that's a good one.
The pipe bomb and the vent room. I don't know. I was thinking of something more on the nose, but maybe that's too on the.
I was gonna say,
room.
I was gonna call it the what grinds my gears panel.
That would be.
Come on, man. Come on, man. the Grind My Gears, Family Guy. You know what's Bull? That's AVGN.
You know it's bulls.
Yeah, you know what's Bull?
Yeah. He's still doing that. I remember that.
Yeah,
No, I haven't seen him
watching
do
the
it
new.
forever.
I was watching the new video for Angry Video Game Nerd.
The Dennis the Menace video,
He-
that one's great.
He got rid of the theme song again.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, again.
I realized, yeah, now that you mention it, I didn't hear, they're gonna take you back to
Yeah,
the
he's not
past.
doing.
Yeah.
He doesn't put the theme as much
To
anymore.
play
Like the
the
first thing he
shitty
puts is like a
games that
product
suck
placement.
ass, he'd rather have a buffalo.
And,
Buffalo.
You know,
Take
do
a
you remember that
diarrhea
AVGN
dump.
video we
Dump in
saw
his ear.
on? It was that episode Chex Quest or something like that.
Yeah.
They actually this like company called Limited Run Games. They actually make like a collector's edition just for that game, and I was like, oh my god, the nerd brought that game back.
No, he tends to do that. He'll play some crappy game, people will watch it, and then and everybody wants to scalp it off of eBay and whatever, or like Amazon, to go play it and see it's as bad as everybody say. But
Yeah, no, unfortunately people are doing that. But he didn't use the theme song today, and that actually pissed me off. And it
didn't. I didn't even catch it until you said it.
Yeah,
I know that was the first thing I noticed. I was like, what?
Dude, I've been subscribed to him for over a decade. I don't think I could. The only way I can unsubscribe to him is if he sells out and he becomes like Markiplier or like PewDiePie. Otherwise, I would never unsubscribe to him. I have too much respect for him. He's the one that created the whole subgenre. There would be no virtual YouTuber. There would not be a video game Let's Play review if it wasn't for him. He is the great granddaddy of everyone to come.
Yeah,
everyone that you like.
We couldn't call the panel fuck off. We would get in trouble.
Yeah.
In the comments, somebody saying call it the fuck off panel.
Nah, they boot you out of the conference.
Actually, hey, someone made a good one. Anxious Anonymous. That's a good.
Anxious Anonymous. That sounds like a good name.
Yeah, that'd be enough. Anxiety Anonymous or something like that.
Oh, for what name would that be used for?
For the venting panel.
Yeah, but that sounds like more. That sounds like more of an anxiety issue rather than a I'm pissed off at this issue.
I mean, they kind of go hand in hand, though. You can have anxiety and be angry. I mean,
yeah, you could. That is possible.
It's a thing. They go hand in hand.
All
yeah,
right,
stress
so,
it. Yeah, anxiety Anonymous. Yeah, that sounds cool.
All right, before we go on another 30-minute discussion, let's go ahead and wrap it up. All right, is there anything you want to say, Asian, before we log out?
Not really.
You never have anything to say anyway. What about you,
No.
Mr. Sonic Keyblade?
I really appreciate it. Thank you for letting me be here.
It's a substitute. Thanks for letting me
as a
substitute again.
substitute. Yeah, thank you for letting me be here as a substitute. You know, if you ever need a last minute sub, you know, drop a line.
Yeah.
But really appreciate talking about all this stuff. It feels really nice, especially we can't really go out and shit. So
yeah, that's the next best thing. It's like Skype calls all over again.
Or Discord. Yeah. Now it's Discord.
Or Discord.
Yeah, we're gonna try Zoom next time or whatever. We'll see whatever works with the original cast or whatever.
All right.
Anything you want to say, Mr. Blackie Sound G?
No, just everybody take care of themselves. Everybody try to exercise, be nice to one another. Make sure you wear a mask, wash your hands, all that crap.
Stay hydrated.
Stay okay.
Lifting
just take care of yourselves, take care of your family. Don't stress.
To your mouth and changing the channel to your TV with the remote is not exercise.
That too. I mean, it's the most bit of an exercise a lot of people have gotten these days, man. Hey, it's a start, all right?
All right, so tomorrow's our Anime Matsuri versus Delta H-Con Part 2. It's pretty much where we dissect and we talk about the announcements they have made, especially the announcements Anime Matsuri has made recently.
They both suck. That's the thread, /thread. They both ass. Anyway.
We like Delta more, but we honestly nobody here likes Anime Matsuri. That's tomorrow at 7 p.m. Friday at 8 p.m. is our terrible fan fiction. We're gonna read Dipper Goes to Taco Bell. We're officially gonna start that. So the whole point of terrible fan fiction streaming is to read terrible fan fiction in all its misspelled word and bad grammar glory. Saturday, Blastoids will be a guest on the podcast.
Yes, fucking Jose. I haven't seen him in forever.
Yes. So for those of you that know him, Jose Blastoids will be a guest on the Geeks podcast on Saturday. Sunday, I will be uploading my first reaction videos.
To? What it'll be about? What's the subject?
I'm just gonna watch random shitty videos. No, reaction videos. Where you know how people record themselves reacting to different videos? That's what I'm gonna start doing.
Yeah, directing the different stuff.
Yeah.
And then Monday is our trash talking I think we decided to go with.
I love that. That I want to be a part of.
I think we decided to go with. Damn, somebody give me a good subject that we can talk about.
For what?
Trash talking.
Weebs. I don't know.
There you go. We'll talk about weebs.
Yeah.
Let's talk about fandoms. Let's talk about fandoms
That is one I'm saving for 2 weeks. That is one I'm saving for 2 weeks.
Damn it. Okay, well, weebs.
Can we just talk about stupid people?
No, we live with them every day, all day. That is our reality. I don't want to talk about them on a podcast when we go outside and they're there. No,
right,
that's too on the nose.
I'm
adios.
King Mexico, Jesse Goku, and I'm telling everybody stay classy.